Ibona choge Biafra Rukobore Amako Kariamano Uramo Mafi Bona choge Biafra Rukobore Kariamano Uramo Mafi Bona choge Biafra Rukobore Amako Kariamano Urugo Mafi Bona choge Biafra Rukobore Kariamano Imanadika Dinta Jaravia Nkene Bugabaya Imanadika Dinta Jaravia Nkene Bugabaya Ogano Chore Aso Coach Patena Bagati Tindino Ogago Chore Aso Coach Patena Bagati Tindino
Toma Emmanuel Chibike Toma Emmanuel Jetu Biafra Toma
Brother Masibala Makine Sirike Kiweri Sigero Basabo
Toma
Esio Ema Wanawa Kesene Madam Makiwere Dogebi Ego Emanabu Kage Makiweri Esendelu Ege Nefero Sabo
Toma Uchenna
Nduhe Nduhe Mborabo Weekend Chuhosa Nduhe Nduhe Mborabo Weekend Chuhosa Sabo
Life of Biafra TV. Toma, thank you, sweetheart. Reza Anyikwa
Otutu alala nike Otutu wuru nike Niyabwego kele ha
Dalo Toma
Otutu alala nike Otutu wuru nike Niyabwego kele ha
greet you Toma mommy
Otu akogade Mbe Biafra gabia Otutu ndega Nora
Amaka Ironcho
Otu akogade Mbe Biafra gabia Otutu ndega
Please, as you are coming in, make sure you are hitting the like button. Spread the message across for everyone to know that we are here. Focus on Cyprian. Nomadike, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you are liking this program. Mama. Like eBay. On your chicken. Mama. JJ. Mama.
Senator Bianara Biafra Governor Bianara Biafra Absorbing Bianara Abata
He gets you, I greet you.
Oh, Anile,
Yala
Biafra, can you get
it? I greet you. Hakuna Matata.
Oh, Anile, Yala Biafra, can you get it?
Samuel, I greet you. Esther.
Oh, yeah, Corona Libo. Obiago we tobo gibo na bo Bologo na obonye tupu di lolo Bologo
escape. Take your time. Try now. We must escape. Bargain.
Ndom sina chuku akara kam sina chuku na buru Victoria Mankwa Ndom sina chuku akara kam sina chuku na buru Victoria Mankwa.
Go to my Twitter handle. Go to my Twitter handle and you can vote. You can operate your phone. Go now. Go to Rafael Chalaka Jere on Twitter. That's where you see the link. Very first go now. Okay, let me read this where you understand. I'm talking to you. Ikechukwu Nkwocha. Go now. Go to my Twitter handle now. And every one of you that have not voted, stop coming here and saying post the link vote. Post the link vote. Every time I tell you, go to my Twitter handle. Go there. Use Twitter. If you don't have Twitter, download it now. Take the pain. Download Twitter. Either you go on the Prime Minister Twitter handle or you go on my own. Click that very first post on that Twitter handle. That is the link to vote. Go there now and vote. Stop saying post the link, post the link. The link is there. It's on Twitter. And everybody must be on Twitter. It's a must. If you are a Biafran, this time you must be on Twitter. The news we are bringing to you, updates are on Twitter. We don't share updates any other place. Updates are on Twitter. So this sermon this morning is going to be very, very powerful. And the updates are on Twitter. So I don't see the reason why you must not be on Twitter. So if you cannot access it, ask somebody to help you. Just look at Raphael Chiamaka Ajere on Twitter. If you type my name, Raphael Chiamaka Ajere, my Twitter handle will come out. And you go there, the very first post on my page is the link. So is it difficult? I don't think so. But I go there now and do it. Thank you. Please like and share. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for joining. William Louis. Housa. Mata ulala dafra raha. Oga Housa oka. Mata ulala dafra bara. All right, let's do the needful this morning. Good morning, everyone. I greet you all. My name is Raphael Chiamaka Ajere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam, and I know many of you, all if not all of you, thank you for joining me. Helen Peters, thank you for joining me this morning. This is silly. Why are these? How do I mute this thing? Okay, I should mute it. All right. Many of you should know my name, Raphael Chiamaka Ajere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Ajere is my name. I was trying to emphasize on Ajere. Ajaere, Aichoro Aja. Ajaecho. Ona here kwa. Ona here kwa. Ndị si na Biafra agaghị abịa nekwa n'okwu n'ubi. Nekwa ka Chineke na suru n'imi. Nekwa ka Chineke na tirunu na gbagharịa. Nekwa ka confusion siri bịa unu ime. Look at how frustrated you have become now. Thank you so much. Happy new month. Yes, exactly. Happy new month. And this is the month of September. And we always say that September must be our September to be remembered. The zoo will remember. Will they still remember this September? Zoo. No. Zoo will not remember this September. You know why? Because before the next September, there will be nothing like zoo anymore. Thank you for joining me, Taproot. Before the next September 2025. Hey, how will Nigeria survive another 1 year? I don't know how Nigeria will survive another 1 year. Biafrans will remember this next September. It will be our September to remember. Those that cajoled and made mockery of us, they will remember. It will be September to remember. The zoo, Nigeria, is no longer marketable. They cannot package it anymore. Nobody can package Nigeria and make it look nice for any buyer. Hello? Who want to do the packaging? If you want to do the packaging, I will put the link here. Come in here and tell me how you want to package Nigeria for anybody to buy. No, who will buy it? How do you want to package Nigeria for anybody to buy? Tell me. And then the link is for two different people this morning. The link is for those that want to tell me how Nigeria can be packaged to buy, and those that want to tell me how Nigeria is completely impossible to sell. Those that want to tell me, if you are really following, you want to tell me or want to tell us how that we have made sure that Nigeria is not buyable. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, the great son of Nnamdi Kanu, simply following the legacy of Nnamdi Kanu, have ensured that Nigeria can never ever be bought by anybody. Even if you like auction it, nobody will buy. Nobody will buy. I am putting the link as early as possible because this Sunday morning is a joint service. Somebody say joint service. We are having a joint service this morning. I want to have a joint service. So during the week, I was under the weather, very serious. You won't believe it. The last joint broadcast we had, my fever was 38 point something. I had fever, high fever, 38 points. You know, when I was vibrating in that joint broadcast, when Sonia Parawa called me and said, we want to, if you are ready, let us come into the link, let's join. I said, why not? Biafra is my medicine. Believe you me, I entered there and I was talking like somebody that had no fever. I had fever. I'm taking medication. So I had to quickly do this. Maybe while this program is going on, I will still take my pill. But the truth is that Biafra is my medicine. So I want to pin this link that I've put up there. So that's the reason why I want this service to be a joint service for those that want to share with us. If you want to tell us how Nigeria can be marketable, no problem. Come and tell us how you want to package Nigeria. So I'm putting the link there. Then if you are on my own side that have concluded that, look, there's no hope for Nigeria, nobody. There's no packaging you can give Nigeria that will make anybody want to buy her. Nigeria can never, ever be bought. Nigeria is gone. Gone, gone, gone. You cannot buy it. Now, where am I going to establish or lay the foundation this morning? Did you know that Nigeria terrorist government loaded trucks and vehicles with weapons that they were carrying it to their military or wherever they are carrying it to, and they claim. And you know, I don't know how they plan this, how they do these things. In the middle of the bush or in the middle of the road, and they are going, that same truck, that same entourage, were double crossed by terrorists. Terrorists took over. Tanker, ammo tanker, loaded with weapons. I have the video. I will play it. So they took over everything. And all they are shouting is Allahu Akbar. Nigeria will go. Nigeria is finished. We are taking over. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. You want buy? You want buy Nigeria? Go and buy now. Make your bidding. Nobody can buy Nigeria. Maybe before we go on, let me see if I can fix that video and play it. I have a guest, Victor South. Victor, you're welcome. So let's see if you will see this video, because everything is online, social media. Everything is on social media. Some people call it social medium. You know, something that got so hot. It got so hot. One of the Janjaweed supporters with Ahmed Dati picture, terrorist sympathizers, all of them, they came out and they confessed. They say Nnamdi Kanu was right. I saw it. Let me bring that post first of Nnamdi Kanu was right from a northerner, or what you want to call them, northern sympathizers. I'll bring that post very quickly. I saw the comment. I said, no, this comment I will bring that to my people. Let me show my people this comment. Let me show my people this comment. Under those armored tankers taken over by terrorists. I said, I can't just say, make I go through the comment. I was seeing the comments. They were lamenting, they were crying. And one of them, under this video, let me show you, let me enlarge the comment. You know, you see the picture of the person there. See the picture there. You see the picture there? Ahmed Dati. They call themselves reformer. And let's see the post they made. See the comment he made under that video. Nnamdi Kanu was right. I say, hey, yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah? Nnamdi Kanu was right. Some of these people are the people that say, how can you release Nnamdi Kanu? How can you release Nnamdi Kanu? He's a terrorist. He can't Nigeria zoo. He can't Nigeria zoo. You can never release him. Now they saw all the trucks that Nigeria spent millions and billions of dollars to buy weapons, to buy guns, to buy grenades, to buy bomb. They say they want to go and fight terrorists with it. The same terrorists handed the team over to terrorists. Very easy. We did not see where they are exchanging bullets with the terrorists. We did not see where the terrorists were challenging them. The only thing we saw is that terrorists have already taken over the weapons and they were shouting Allahu Akbar. Let me bring the video. The terrorists were shouting Allahu Akbar. Let's see. Let's bring the video very quickly. Share screen. Let me bring it from PM because that is where our updates come from. Okay. I don't know if it is playing. Let me get my. Okay, my guest in the room will tell me if it's playing, please. You're coming out?
It's coming.
Is he coming out?
It's coming out. It's coming out.
Okay, the audio is coming out. Very good. All right.
Yeah,
so you see it now. That is look at them.
What the heck? What the heck? Allah ada takutan Nigeria mun kai su. Allah akbar wajahat باذن ta'ala. Allah akbar. Takutan Nigeria.
Did you hear them calling Nigeria? Nigeria have handed over the truck to them. There are weapons in that truck. You are going to see them. The videos are 2 minutes. Ask yourself, where are the Tucano private jet? Where are the Tucano jet bombers? These people are there. This didn't happen in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, 1 hour, 2 hours. They are there while the truck was hanging in the bush there. They took over it. Ask yourself, where are the drivers of the tank? The drivers have simply come there, parked the vehicle for the terrorists, disappeared and went back home. And the terrorists come there and they are shouting Allah Akbar. They are taking over the tanker with the weapons that are inside. Please, if there's anybody that understands the language that want to come in and tell us what they are saying, please do so, please. They are celebrating. They got treasures from the Nigeria government. So when our prime minister is calling them Nigeria terrorist government, you understand that he knows what he's saying. You understand? First of all, let me pause it. Let me read what our prime minister posted on this video so that you understand. Let's read what the PM posted.
Allahu Akbar.
PM, sorry, where is that post? Okay, now look at it. PM posted, he said, this is northern Nigeria. The 12 Sharia states, those militaries that are from the southern part of Nigeria are being ambushed like this. And there is no outrage on the media. They have captured the north and their colleagues are in Biafra land in the name of Nigeria Army. In the name of Nigeria Army, we are dealing with them by the way. You see them? That is it. So let's show you another video. I will show you only one more video. I'm seeing comments from my brother Taproot. He said, the video is not for the media work you guys are doing. They will debunk it and say it was Burkina Faso. Are you not hearing them saying Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari? They're even calling the name Nigeria. You are hearing it now. I have a guest. Let me bring some guests in. Is somebody not hearing what they're saying? Nigeria? Are you going to be in Burkina Faso and be saying Nigeria? No, now. Please, Taproot. No. All right. Let me. The video I want to bring is this one. I want you to see where they are actually. I want to bring where they are displaying the where they are trooping out the weapons. Wait, let me not make a mistake. Stop this sharing. Refresh 1 minute. And mind you, we are not even bothered with their debunking. Nobody is bothered with debunking at all. We are not, okay, this was a lie. That's why it's showing that. Nobody is bothered with their debunking. No? If they like, let them debunk all they want. We don't care. Okay. So the whole world knows the truth. So all this, even when they debunk, the most important thing is that the countries of the world that know them, that know Nigeria, that know their antecedents, they already know. So that debunking holds no water. So don't worry yourself about the debunking, Taproot. Don't worry. It's not a problem at all. It's not a problem whatsoever. All right. Okay, you look at it now. You can see them. They are offloading the tank. They are offloading. They're offloading the bombs, the weapons. They're offloading them. You are seeing them now. Then you see the black-tagged terrorists smuggling guns and weapons delivered to them by the them army. They are offloading them. They are offloading them. All these are loaded with weapons. They are offloading them. They are shaking their head. So they are showing their gratitude to the Nigerian government. They are celebrating it, and they are actually, displaying their guns, and they are happy. So I'm going to load my room now with every guest in the house. I'm going to load my room with every guest in the house. Who else is there? My also. Yeah, please. We're going to start with our brother Smith. Mazi Smith, you have the first microphone. Grab the mic and tell us. Hello, young Biafran. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Okay, Akachuku.
Akachuku Dia. That's a young, brave Biafran boy.
Yes,
all right,
we are many here.
Wow, great.
Hello, my brother.
You're welcome. So, what are you guys going to tell us this morning? With all what you are seeing, give us your own updates. They said they want to make Nigeria look good for people to come and patronize them. What is left
Good morning, Pastor Bam. Good morning, Pastor Bam Bam Bam.
Good morning.
Good morning, Biafrans. You see, everything is very, very clear. The word of our leader Nnamdi Kanu, he said they will come and the terrorists will take over their land. Is it not happening?
It's happening.
Is it not happening? Pastor Bam Bam Bam, thank you so much for the work you are doing for the Biafrans. And our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Eba, that guy did too much. Yeah, that guy is the unsolvable mathematics. Nobody can solve that equation. Nobody.
Before you go far, our PM just put up a challenge to Musa. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Let me bring the challenge to Musa. So, Musa is always bragging on social media. PM said, no, not on social media. You talk nonsense. Come here. That's the challenge. If you can do this, just come and jump. This. Let me bring it very quickly. I'm bringing it now. The challenge to Musa. Where is this thing? So not be talk. Our PM not talking to doing B.
That guy is too much.
This one is this morning. Just this morning, a few hours ago. You're gonna see him now. All right, a few hours ago, the PM is here. You can see the challenge to Musa. Musa, show us where you are doing your own. And show us where you are doing your own. If you want to kidnap him, you can go. You can find the address of where he is. You know this is their location, Finland. So you can find the address. Go and kidnap him where he's doing his, morning exercise. This one is this morning. Just this morning, about 1 hour ago. Look at it. That's the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile.
Our Prime Minister, Dogumoke. I'm about to say again. I have.
I get me young people.
You see that?
And by that, what they go it.
You see that? All right. So let me show you another one. Musa. For Musa. Where is Musa? There's another one. This one is a special challenge to you. Special challenge to Musa. This one is this morning, just a 30 minutes or 1 hour ago. Musa, there's a challenge to you. Your pot belly, you come on social media talking nonsense. You think we have a lazy prime minister? You are a monkey. You're a monkey.
Challenge to Musa.
Is it coming out? Is the audio coming out?
It's coming out.
Yes, it's coming out.
It's coming out.
Can your Musa do it? Umokoko.
Hmm? Okay.
Thank you, PM. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. All right. My brother has left the screen. Let me quickly display. Okay. Thank you, Taproot. I can see you're doing a good job in the comment section. Thank you so very much. Yeah, it said that guy, the guy with the military uniform is the terrorist Bello you hear of. He is shouting how his men are defeating Tinubu and his Minister of Defense, Metawale. God willing, we have
always be done to ensure that this mess is cleaned off. And Mazi Simon Ekpa is on the board already doing the good job. And of course, he is there, I mean, at the very verge of, completing the mission and achieving the purpose for the citizens of Biafra. And Biafra certainly will come to stand.
See?
At all times, they stand out to discuss both in the Senate House, the House of Assemblies, the Federal House of Assemblies. They discuss only one thing. To depict them, though Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Onyendu, used to call them zoo, and I said he is addressing them with pity. Nigeria depicts a jungle, because zoo is a very decent place with law and order, where we find the wild animals, like the lions are there in the zoo. The elephants are found in the zoo. Pythons are found in the zoo. And at the same time, you find rabbits and rats in the zoo. The stronger animals are there. The ones that are rich are also found within the space of the zoo, and they are all surviving. No one bullies the other because of the partitions that are maintained, boundaries that are kept. Law and order is observed in the zoo, but it is only in the jungle that this law and order is not found. In the jungle, that law and order is not found. And right in the jungle, what you find there is survival of the fittest. Where the strong ones feeds on the weaks, the weaker ones. So, Nigeria depicts, the jungle, not even a zoo. Zoo is so decent. We know that is a serious contraction, and which needs to be cleaned off with the immediate effects. You see, in the Senate House and the House of Assemblies, Federal House of Assemblies, at all times when they have their sitting, what you have them talk about is just 2 points that they always have to discuss about. And what are these 2 points? You hear them talking about insecurity. Term to term of different governments that comes into power. They don't discuss any other thing than these 2 points, and then at the end of it, they share money and go. And now this insecurity, which is one of their points of discussion, as well as the next point being open grazing. These are the 2 points they discuss. And insecurity is a thing we all know about as well as security. And here, where they discuss about the open grazing in this 21st century, one is talking about giving chance to cows, I mean, eating openly, destroying people's crops, and then, contributing to the stabilization of economy in the Nigerian states. And at the end of it, they will wake up and they say Simon Ekpa is the cause of insecurity. And I don't know, when people are watching and seeing what is happening practically, and I don't know, the people they are actually coming up to deceive.
Summarize your point. There are so many people on the platform, so I know you have a lot to say. So I want you to make. You're supposed to have not less than 2 minutes. So I know you are saying a lot of good things.
It's all right.
It's very brief. Use another 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you. And here we all know that security has to go with, fixing up the basic needs of lives. I mean, mankind. And then Nigerian state has completely failed on this, because you hear the people crying about bad governance, where they have not been able to put up, areas like food for the people, and then integrated medical care, shelter, clothing, utilities, childcare, technology slash Wi-Fi, and then price control or regulations, good cash flow, and then economic stability, database provision, and then effective security architecture. All of these things have completely failed in a state like, a country like, So in a situation like this, where do you think the insecurity is coming from? Now, the government themselves is, a picture, a very clear picture of the insecurity. They are the ones who put up the insecurity, perhaps to use it for their corruption, for their stealing, and other ulterior motives. So with this, we know that Nigeria is the one behind insecurity, which they are turning to, to use either and instigate Simon Ekpa or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I summarize here to say that the whole picture is very clear from even the video you just shown to us, that Nigeria is a scam. They are, in short, is an evil, to conclude. So here I pray for Mazin Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, that God will give him all the power, the strength, the enablement to achieve the purpose for the citizens of Biafra. Thank you very much from my end.
Thank you very much. That was a very elaborated one. I wish I could have a one-on-one program with you. You can contact me, so I can see that you are very articulately prepared with these things, and it's very good. I think we need you in the media, sir. Thank you so much for that well outlined.
Thank you, sir.
Narrative, and it's very good. So Biafrans are now awoke everywhere. You can see our beloved brother there, young, wealthy, very composed, very ready, and well informed. So you can't beat it anymore. You can't beat us anymore. Even a little Biafran on the streets of Ikorek, but a little Biafran on the streets of Ihiala, Ihioma, Enugu, Iguacha can tell you what Nigeria is right now. I can tell you the state of Biafra. So we are well informed at the grassroots. So that's the essence of the de facto government, and I believe our brother is well involved in the de facto. So the de facto government is doing a very fantastic job. Nigeria, you cannot package yourself anymore. Nobody will buy. If you like, go buy Ororo, Robam Ororo. In fact, the thing is affecting even Nigerians that were doing well in their field before. Can you believe that the African #1 player, the best player in Africa, Victor Osimhen, #1, he's hanging now without a club, without a football club.
Okay.
If you tell me that it is not Nigeria that is happening to him, then I will prove to you that it is Nigeria that is happening to him. Believe you me.
Of course.
Without the football club, the transfer window just closed yesterday, and the young man is still without a club. Do you know what happened to him? Even the people that were bidding for him, they were bidding ridiculous amount for the best footballer in Africa. But for the fact that he goes out and wears green, white, green, and is proud of Nigeria, he will continue to decline. That's the problem with some of you that don't know. Let that young man distance himself from all the atrocities going on in Nigeria and reject Nigeria as a country and be even on his own. You will see how he will flourish. Anything Nigeria that is on you, it will reduce you to nothing. The moment you continue to attribute anything of your person, of your whoever you are, and you add Nigeria to it, the moment that guy that was boxing before, the former heavyweight champion that lives in London, the name just escaped me, Anthony Joshua, the moment he was wearing Nigeria green, white, green, going about boxing and he win a trophy, he go to Buhari and lie down. He lost all his glory. And then when he tried to gain it back, he said, hey, I have learned my lesson. He refused to come back to Nigeria and show them whatever he wants. He's picking up. The other boy, they call him the Iron Bender. Look at how he's declining already because he's so proud of Nigeria. I am Nigeria, Nigeria. Every time I go to Nigeria, look at how they are beating him like a mumu. The guy is in New Zealand. They are beating him everywhere now. Nigeria will reduce you to nothing. You will, in fact, nobody can buy Nigeria anymore. Nobody can buy. Thank you so much. I want to give the microphone now. I'm going to put you back in the room so that you will. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much. All right, Onyenwa, please unmute yourself.
Pastor Van. My brother. My brother, I salute you. Kamaka family.
Udo.
I salute my Prime Minister for putting the enemy in the dark.
Yes.
For putting the enemy in the dark. We are seeing what he is doing. He's a vibrant man. When I first saw that video on Facebook, I told myself that these people has submitted this armor tank to these terrorists. That's what I told myself. Before I now come to...
Look at the Daily News, the Daily Post. Sorry for... hold your line of thought. Don't lose it. The Daily Post reported it in a very big way. We're going to read it together later. Look at the man here. You see the man? This man, do you know how many times they said they have captured him?
Yeah.
They have announced several times that they have captured him, they have tied him. But the guy is on video, live video. He's the one you were seeing on that video. Bandit Kingpin.
Is he not the man that they give title in one of the northern side there? They give him title. He's the one. They give him title now.
You see? So now the guy is proud, telling that he has taken over their vehicles and all their ammunition. And he is still in that territory where he is. They know his location. The cameramen go there. Journalists, they go there. They know him. They know where he is. Musa is not there. Nara. Please go ahead. We are going to come back to read this news.
Musa cannot be there because they are working together. When the vice president is a terrorist, and the people will be saying, why will our prime minister, or why will we be calling Zoo a terrorist country? Zoo is a terrorist country, and they know how to debunk things. Even when our people in a proverb saying, when you are seeing something in live video, then Zoo journalists are still debunking it. And you will be interviewing somebody and he will be debunking it. What? Nah. Sometimes I'll come and I will ask myself, which type of human being are these? Even when they are telling them that some local government in the north, terrorists has taken over of those sites and they are collecting taxes from those villagers. These people are still debunking it. And you haven't go there and confirm. You are debunking it. People that are there are telling you people that terrorists are collecting levy from them. They have taken over some many local governments. Musa are not there. But they are in Southeast Biafra land, killing innocent people. Even in the live video, when an army general is recruiting, is telling the whole world that a terrorist can become a soldier tomorrow. No, and you see them recruiting them into
can become a president. He said the Boko
Haram can even become a president like their vice president.
Yes.
Then we are seeing it, and journalists are still debunking it. And you are there also seeing where they are recruiting terrorists into Nigeria military. And you say, how can we be calling Nigeria a terrorist country when the vice is a terrorist? The soldiers are terrorists.
Are you complaining? The same Nigerians are saying, let them go and catch Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is causing insecurity in Nigeria. Then you go and kidnap him in Finland. You want to go to Finland to kidnap Simon Ekpa, but you have this man in your territory that is taking over all your military, taking all their weapons, coming out to tell you that he is doing it. He didn't run away. He's there. He's there in the zoo, right there, under your nose. You, all of you, 200 million of you are buffoons. That is why any more gasoline. I said, what I'm telling you. I want my family members don't have to Nigeria because
That's one thing I'm telling one of my brothers. If assuming I have the capacity of nuclear bomb, I will just set it in Aso Rock, set everywhere, both those people in the House of Assembly, because those senators, because no one is good. No, why can't you tell yourself a truth? You see bad things, evil things are happening day by day, and you are there supporting it. You are there supporting. You see a man that want to take his people out of all this place, you keep him in dungeon. You see another one that want to take his people out of this mess. You still want to go ahead and took him over. For what reason? So what I want to say is this: Nigeria are good. Most of their journalists are good in debunking. But if it's an Igbo something, if a man from Southeast like this Amaka Fetin, they will never debunk it. They will go straight. You will see Abike Dabere. He will be faster and approach. And why can't Abike Dabere call international community that terrorists are taking over some part of the north? Or is he not? He is not speaking. He is not speaking for the north. Is he speaking only for Yoruba people and Igbo people? Why can't you say something? Why all these journalists can't say something? But if it is an Igbo issue, every journalist in Nigeria, every topic, it will be an Igbo this, Biafra this, Simon Ekpa this. What is the problem? Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I submit my mic here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Onyenwu. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. You are blessed. All right, we have Simon Emeka. Simon Emeka, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, Pastor Vavan, good morning.
Good morning.
How is Nnamdi and the family?
Nnamdi, we are doing great. We are doing great.
Glory be to God. I want to thank God for God raising people for us. Somebody like our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who is the only prophet in Nigeria. Other prophets, they are all fake. That just gets us. Nnamdi Kanu is the only person that prophesies, and between just a little time, you see it coming to pass. Not the ones that they will give prophecy, you wait for 20, 10 years, and you even forget the prophecy. And also thanking God for our PM, Odogunwoke Kaobo, Obatobie. Want to thank God. I want to thank God for giving us a sayer, somebody that will speak for us. You see, if I have the opportunity that I can take life, all the politicians in Biafra land, I will kill all of them between a twinkle of an eye. These people they're criminals. I don't know what to put for.
Hello, if you come on our live broadcast, you use the word "buy," please, because of
okay. Sorry. So if I have opportunity, I will tie all of them between a twinkle of an eye, because these people, they are part of our problem. But I'm surprised that even our PM is taking it easy with them. If it's me, I would have tied all of them since, and our problem will be more or less, honestly. But our PM is our leader, and we have to follow him, and I know he knows what he's doing, and I trust him, and I support him on even 200%. So talking about Nigeria not being sellable, that particular video, I saw it in our PMS handle. And I want to say that this thing is deliberate. these things are deliberate. You know, the Nigeria Gota media saying that they are jacked or they did this, all those things are just formality. These are well planned structure. You remember the time that sometimes they will shoot video whereby they will use aircraft bringing ammunition and food for them. So this is also the same thing. And I want to say that these people are planning seriously. And from the look of things, nobody can stop them from their plan. This was a man that was arrested. They released him and give him a chieftaincy title. Now you can see what they just post. All these things are just to cover up the people who released this ammunition and this armored car for them. It's a deliberate act. And they're preparing for something. And I want to say, we the Easterners, anybody who is a Biafran and he sees all these things and he's still talking against Mazi Samon Eba, then you know that person, something is wrong with that person's brain. Anybody seeing all this ammunition, all this tanker, they don't pump it, they release it to them with ammunition there and everything. They know where these people are. Even what Musa is saying, every time Musa comes up, all the time is Samon Eba, but Musa will not say anything concerning. And Musa, I heard Musa saying, when Shung asked him, integrating terrorists into the Nigerian army, is it good? I mean, I say, excellency, well, it's very, very good. That it has actually helped. How has it helped? That man is a very, very stupid man. That man, something is wrong with him. So this thing, for me, it is a wake-up call for we Biafrans. If you are supporting with 1 naira, you need to put 2 naira. We need to match these people in ammunition because from my own point of view, these people are planning something very, very dangerous. Even if Tinubu cannot even stop them from their plan. They buy ammunition, they plan and shift it to their terrorists. The ammunition will be in their own camp. They are planning for something. We should leave the West, Southwest. They can do whatever and be talking about Igbophobia or whatever. That one is their own problem. We Biafrans should get ready. Whatever they have, we should match it with them and be prepared. Look, gone are the days whereby they take off for granted. Gone are the days that somebody will come and just be talking against Igbos. Say, you see, this Amaka, I support what that lady did 100%. That is a full Biafran child. I'm not happy with some people who are trying to debunk that is not a Biafran, trying to look. Our leader, and someone ever said, if they have not called you a terrorist, you know you have not yet started. We shouldn't be afraid of calling us a terrorist or calling us whatever. They have done what is worse than that to us. And every time we always be playing the gentle part, the peacemaker.
Thank you very much. On that your line of thought, I want to also emphasize on it. Very, very important. And I like it that you said it because I've seen some people trying to prove that Amaka, she just have Amaka added to her name. What is that? A Snowberry, whatever name that they added to it. Try to say that maybe she's not a Biafran. They're just using her. You are a bunker. You must be a mad person to try to say that. The fact that that lady have Amaka and she can speak Igbo, even if she is not from Biafra, I admit her as a Biafran. Because most of you idiots, you see Fulani in Imo State, Fulani in Anambra, they begin to speak Igbo. You already giving them title. You already allow them to be in your midst. They can even claim. You saw one Fulani man claiming that they are more Biafran than even Biafran people because their ancestors were
just Biafran. Imagine.
Now, we now have a sister who also have Amaka as a name. I don't know what root she is, even if she's not. But even if her both parents are not from Biafra,
she's a Biafran. She's a Biafran. For what? For defending Biafran, she's a Biafran.
Simon, just allow me. I will allow you to speak. Two of us are speaking.
Okay. Sorry for that.
If you come out online and you want to debunk Amaka, say maybe they are trying to use her, Thunder will disfigure you. Why would Thunder disfigure you? It will disfigure you because that lady, in her own context, in her own response, she's defending Biafra. No matter her intention, it is to defend Biafra, and these people are going after her, and they're trying to rubbish her, and they're trying to attack her. She is going to be defended by Biafra government to the fullest. To the fullest. As it is now, she cannot even reject us anymore. She can't even, even if she's like Peter Obi, deny that she's not a Biafran, that she's just airing her point. We acknowledge it and we'll take it for us. And we'll take her as I will protect her. Who protect her? That's because look at one of her names. She's even answering one one other name that is from Edo, something that that name doesn't show that she's a Biafran, you are a bunker. Don't you know that people from Isha are Biafrans? Like I'm going to make immediately after Simon finished. Now we're going to call our sister Helen to come and speak to us. Don't you know that many people from Edo State are from Biafra? Almost all the places they call South, all of them are Biafra. Don't you know? They want to use you. No, she's not a Biafran. They're using her. You are a mad person. She's a Biafran. Her name is Amaka. She's my namesake, and I will defend her. Thank you. Please wrap up your point, Simon.
So you have actually said that lady is an Anambra woman, who Biafran. And I respect that lady more than Obi. Obi doesn't have balls. Obi doesn't have balls. Our politician, that lady is far more better than any Igbo politician. Because she stood up and defended we. She defended we. When they said that wherever they see our children, they should buy our children. And she stood up and defended, and some people came to the media talking rubbish. So Raf, Nigeria is not sellable. Nigeria is gone. Why are you going to start selling Nigeria? They see their plane, see their assets. Why are you going to start selling Nigeria, whereby the economy is down? All the whole company are jumping out of Nigeria, Zoological Republic. So Nigeria is not sellable. I want to call every Biafran. Look, we should not take this thing lightly. They are shifting ammunition to these people. They are planning something. We should get ready. We should be prepared. Anything. It's obvious that they hate us in Nigeria. Every tribe hates us, and we don't bloody care. Look, in my own place where I'm staying in the zoo. One Punjab woman who talks against us, I stopped buying things from her. I stopped talking to her. My own is if we took in my eyes, our PM has told us that self-defense is not a crime. If you say you're going to find me, I will say I'm going to buy you and burn you. And there's nothing wrong about it. All hail Biafra, airborne. We continue. We are not cowards. We are children of Umokika Abiyama. We shouldn't be afraid. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much. Hold on. Please let Helen, please hold on. I'm going to call you. Let Triple M continue. I want to send the link to 12. 12, I'm going to send the link to you now. I want you to join us, please. There's a brother. I want him to join us. 12. Oh, 12, you don't? Okay, wait. I think I will be able to send the link to you directly from here. Okay, Helen, come in, Helen. Triple M, don't worry, please. You speak. Let Helen speak. I think she must be in a hurry to go to work or something. So, Helen, you're on the microphone if you can speak now, please. Yeah, Helen, please.
Hello, my brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
Happy Sunday, happy New Month to every one of us, dear friends. We are happy that what is happening now is happening. You understand? This is what happened in Afghanistan. Do you know of recent that Mieti Allah, they had meeting with this Taliban from Afghanistan. They had meeting. They went to one of these Arab country and they had meeting together. This is just their plan that they are executing now. They want to take over the total control of the zoo. And it is to collapse. Our people are silent. If you are here and you are not contributing for your freedom, you are gone. You are gone because nothing is going to save you. Nigeria can never save you any longer. If you are supporting the terrorists, these funders are calling us out, doing everything. They are confused. They don't know what they are doing. They are afraid that if we are gone, these terrorists will take over them. That is their pain. That is why they are fighting every one of us. But we don't mind. Please, Biafra, there is no time to keep malice or fighting our Prime Minister. He is the only one that can save us right now. If you keep fighting him, you are fighting yourself and your generation. These people, they will stop at nothing but taking over the country, Nigeria. They have already taken over. This is the announcement that is about to take place, just like what happened in Afghanistan. My people, please support. Go and support in any way and manner for the fundraising, for the IOU loan. Go and support. And as for our sister Amaka, I am Amaka because I am not an Igbo-speaking Biafra. You understand me? But I am fighting just the way Amaka is fighting. Anywhere I see that they are condemning our Igbo-speaking Biafra because that is who we are, the ancient people. Anywhere I see them, they are condemning. They are going under their comment section mo wisoko ma rogwigo why you na so my bobby my we bofona my one I wisoko bobby nearly no we boy waro what are you waro we bo anywhere they are persecuting Igbo person, that is where you come from. That is who you are, and they are also persecuting you. Please go and support for your freedom. Thank you, my people. Happy New Month to every one of us once again. Thank you, my brother, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.
My regards to my son, please.
Thank you so much. No wahala. Thank you so very much. You are blessed, and you are a blessing. Thank you. All right, Airborne. All right, we have a Triple M. Triple M, please unmute yourself. The house is getting. Yes. I've seen the brother I am looking for.
Yes. Am I coming out?
You're coming out, Triple M. Go ahead.
Okay, my dear brother, Bam. Happy New Month, my only brother. Happy New Month, everybody. Okay, Nnamdi, Happy New Month to him.
Nnamdi is doing well. Thank you so much.
Honor shining.
Yes.
All how I kind of fight with Biafra because they wouldn't want to suffer what we suffered, honestly. Thank you, everyone in the house. Thank you, my fellow Biafrans. Happy New Month everywhere you are. We are winning. We are winning the war. We are winning the war. It's not easy. Finally, at this dispensation, we have a voice. We Biafrans have a voice. They see us as a people that are being conquered. Then our people, after the war, they say no victory, no vanquish. 3R. Everybody, we the Igbos, being in the name when you have no in the Biafrans, we went about our businesses. They went underground, keep killing us, trying a way to eliminate us. We don't have a voice. Even the so-called our representatives, who is representative? Eze, a king in Igbo land, in Biafra land, will go to north, Emir of Kanu, Nakoya salary. They will go there and lead them. A king now turned to a beggar. Oh my goodness. Very sad. Very sad. Very sad. Going by governors and senators, before you become whatever thing you wish to be, you have to go to the north and pay allegiance. They give you rules and regulations on how to guide your people. Then you come back. When our people do, if any little thing happens in our own region, you see your politicians condemning it. But the worst thing that happen in your own will happen on their own side. You will not see their people talk. Our people will zip their mouth. Nobody will talk. You know, this case of Emeka, this case of Amaka has opened the canker worm. Just one statement in a million years. We have been suffering for it. We have been suffering for it over the years. Nobody was talking. Imagine Peter Obi right now to condemn Amaka, that he condemned the statement. But you never condemned the statement your so-called president made before he became the president. You never condemned the statement the Oluomo made, and this they made the utterances and they carry it on. The whole supporters of Peter Obi in Lagos State, their destruction, many lost their life, many lost their livelihood, and all the rest of them. Peter Obi for one day never stood up to utter a word. He never uttered a word.
What do you expect from a beggar? What else do you expect from a beggar like Peter Obi? Can't you see him with trim pan?
And as we are shouting for freedom, the whole world have seen the reason why we need to option out. Only one word Amaka mentioned to reply what they said by buying our children. He turned to the useless Abikara pick it up and left what started the issue. More are coming. Thank God for Biafran government. Our PM is the savior we are seeing. He is the savior we are seeing. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Now we have our own Jesus Christ. Nnamdi Kanu is our own Jesus Christ. We are seeing. PM is our savior that came on his behalf. Whatever that is playing out now, our leader have already said it. And let's not forget in hurry. Our PM said in this hard time, many propaganda will come. He said it. And this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. My fellow Biafrans, we cannot quake. We must continue.
the road, this time is the road gets more tougher. It gets more tougher. But only the brave will win the race. A winner never quit. A quitter never win. Thank you, my fellow.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Triple M. Thank you so very much. And now I'm so delighted to have my brother Gifted Chooks, the one you know as a 12 TV on YouTube and Facebook everywhere. A very gifted and a talented Biafran, lover of freedom. And I'm so blessed to have you. And it's good that you are able to join very easily. You know, before I used to think that it would be difficult for you, but now it's very smooth and cool. Thank you so much. This brother is the only brother that I love so much, and I love it. Sometimes I listen to him, he will see him, he is reproving you, correcting you, and that is in love and in what we are doing. Fantastic, fantastic. Biafrans, we are everywhere. Brother, you see what is going on. How do you now juxtapose what is happening? Look at this. I don't know if you saw this. Look at this. Now, if this zoo government and the zoo media does not focus on this, at least for this week, and let's see how they will be able to bring out the nitty-gritties of this thing, that this man that was released, who took chieftaincy title, and then, he's walking free, have been able to take over Nigeria army vehicles, loaded with ammunition, and is displaying it, and is celebrating the victory over Tinubu inside the same Nigeria. But Nigeria, they are not, Musa is not focusing on it. They are focusing on Amaka. They are focusing on PM, Simon Ekpa in Finland. They are focusing on Biafrans in Biafra land. They are sending army upon army into Biafra territory. How do you juxtapose this? How can anybody sell or buy this kind of Nigeria? Please.
My brother, I am very grateful to God that people like you can be very strong with this struggle. That last speaker here, Triple M, thank you, brother. Thank you. I doubly give you, in line. My brother, I did a program in view. You did not even take to cognizance your Hanezendo Shikuru. Hanezendo, they swung into action to support the House of Rep that Amaka should be prosecuted. Now in fact somebody
made a comment here that Chinas and Satan is actually supporting PM now. Where's that comment? I want to see that comment, and it entered my eyes and it left. Go ahead. If I see it, I'll flash it.
Yes, okay, they will need to, because
on Friday, Chinas and Woshi issued a fatwa on Ohaneze yesterday. Again, he stylishly vindicated PM over insecurities and criminality in Biafra land. He's calling fatwa. I believe it's on this issue of Amaka that he's calling on fatwa. How many times will he call fatwa? Please go ahead. Anyway, just everything is
Imago, before everything will work, things will not come that smooth. Last time I saw Osoji. The guy who is domiciled in Turkey. Yeah. Yes. So he was like, I am coming to my senses. If you are any of you who is really interested in this struggle in reality and sincerity, I think it's time for us to shave our sword and come together, because that is to say, he has seen that all the accusations, all the allegations, all the propaganda, the blackmail, everything they did to paint black our PM, whom God brought in the very best of time, when there were supposed to be gaps, just like we do have auxiliary gear in trucks. Anabenwe tipper na agebe poto. The only tipper that survived, like in this swampy areas, were tip 80 auxiliary gear. So when the main engine issue, that was why our supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu, he noticed that Nanyama, he was even saying it himself, Nanyama when he came wish you anytime. So he quickly, knowing that really nothing, question on whether anybody will Mayana go here. No, he's not sure no anybody Mayana go here. He said it severally. He said it on different occasions. At the point he said, if we're even to go to Arakita now, who among these people is it the person now in a Qatar Are they going to give you their Kuwaiti passports? Are they going to, you remember those comments from Onyendu?
Yes.
That
Yes.
you need to, that if you are fighting for freedom, you must show your face now. A freedom fight is not if you don't fight about hide and seek stuff. It's a journey for determined people, not for lily-livered people. So it's never going to be something you just overthrow and or meh. No. So that's not distracting us. Let's go into the issue of the moment. Amaka, the response to 2G. The guy who was even take over the Nigerian armory and no, he was to ban the Echiri. After he was declared wanted, he was called and he was to ban. And this man with white beard, this Islamic teacher, Gumi,
the friend of Obi.
Yes, Sheikh. Okay. He's a friend of Peter Obi.
Yes, let me show you now. He's a friend of Peter Obi. Look at him now. Is that not Gumi with Peter Obi? Is that not Gumi with Peter Obi?
Yes. Imago, the truth.
As far as you have the address of this man, you can visit him. You are his friend now. I cannot, if I'm not your friend, I cannot have your address. Peter Obi has his address. Peter Obi visited him. So Peter Obi and Gumi are friends. Please go ahead.
That is some of you people made a mistake. This Peter Obi has never been for an Igbo cause or Biafran cause for. That is why he phone at a point. There was a time Bianca had a fallout with him. And the entire people who loved our Supreme Chief Dim Chukwemeka with blessed memory, they fall out with him because he is a green snake in green grass. Peter Obi, you know. I have been a Nigerian politician, have worked for political parties, I've worked for INEC, but when you see that there is no way here, this man, Peter Obi, he's so crafty, he's so cunning. That's why you saw Kenneth Okonkwo had to pull out from supporting him, because Kenneth Okonkwo was a dirty person. So that's why he said this guy on Nafueba and all the too cunning. He can't make any headway with this man, because this man will not stand. He will always want to project his own sanity ahead of every other person. Just to show the world now what they sent. So now going to the issue, this man who took over, run over the Nigerian military men, who supplied him those arms he used to attack the military. Oh, why are we always forgetting? Oh, everybody now commenting now, Amaka. How come we all forgot that your current vice president, Shetima, have been pointed severally to be a major sponsor of terrorism in Nigeria?
Yes.
And how many times has he been cited with this man who overrun the Nigerian military today? So why is nobody connecting the dots?
Wow. And there was a list that was released even in Saudi Arabia or in
UAE, United Arab Emirates. They went to Abu Dhabi court. Yes, they went to
sponsoring.
In their own benevolence, United Arab Emirates punctured, they broke into those people. Some people were from what do you call it? Iran. Some people were from Yemen. Some people were these other countries. Until today, United Arab Emirates don't have a good relationship with Nigeria because they don't involve in terror. They hate, they abhor terror. So they had to take the boldness, the courage to publish after waiting for Nigeria for several months to publish and shame these people.
Are you telling us that even United Arab Emirates acknowledge that Nigeria is a terrorist country? Even
that has been the major. That has been, in fact, as we speak, United Arab Emirates as an Islamic state don't have anything to do with any Islamic state that engages in terror. That's as bad as how serious they are against terror. They hate terror so severely. They hate terror. They abhor it. In fact, they don't even execute criminals in their country. They don't like blood. That is why they are selling. That is why you see where they are today. They had to publish that list. They gave Nigerian government, tackle these people, prosecute them if you are not the ones, if you don't support them. Then how are you deceiving the world that you are fighting against terrorism? People will be donating money, wasting resources on you. If you hate terrorism, now we have the people who are making this terror happen. Then this is it. We have helped you. Then connect to it and let us end it. But Nigerian government shielded them the way they shielded Shetima. And you are talking about they said Amaka said this, Amaka said that. The one that the terrorists in the government house said, Shetima said after the Oba said he was going to push the Igbos to Lagoon, Shetima now came to cement it. He said they are going to make alignment, form alignment with the Yorubas. I don't know how many of you, if you go to my page, my YouTube channel, Biafran Radical Freedom TV, I have the program there.
Wow.
That live, his audio, his record with the former, what do you call him, Ibukunle Amosu.
You are on point.
It's there.
I've seen it.
You remember, is anybody here connecting to this?
Yes, somebody said, Triple M said he has seen it.
What you're saying?
Yes, I have seen it.
Please, can you repeat again? Can you repeat again that YouTube channel so that people can actually find
Biafran Radicals Freedom TV, BRF TV, Biafran Radicals Freedom TV. Now,
please,
Shetima,
need to go. This our brother have a lot. He's inundated with all these latest information. Please go there and find the Biafran Radical Freedom TV.
Freedom TV.
Please.
I'm following you. I'm with you.
Okay. Salute. Now you see that.
I do your program every day. They follow Bamba, they follow you.
Wow, thank you, brother. God bless. Okay, fine. Now you see that this guy, you people are looking for who has said what it means. How many times did your P2B condemn Shetima? When he sees Shetima, he opened his 32 buka cavity and be laughing like a cent. He is that guy. I don't know why you people are. In fact, Nelson Wike is a better man than that P2B. People were fighting for P2B against.
Can you repeat that again? Can you repeat that again?
I said Nelson Ezonye Wike is a far better human being than that man, that chameleon you call P2B. But thank God Kenneth Okonkwo just realized. How many times did you see when Senator Remy, the wife to the drug lord, came out to make such similar statement against a whole tribe? How did the P2B react? In fact, I am going too far. It was because of P2B's ambition that the Igbo people lost billions of naira within just 4 months after election. What was his reaction? Did you ever see P2B coming to take a strong stand, to defend the people who had to sacrifice? A lot of people locked down their shops to go get a PVC, even against our call, telling everybody we don't need these elections anymore. A lot of them were even beaten. In fact, some people were died practically because of the election. You people don't see it. Akpata, this Nigerian Nollywood actress, Akpata, what is that? Her name?
What's her name again?
A very young, good girl like that. Chioma Chukwuka Akpata. She was physically humiliated, practically humiliated. In fact, she had to run for her dear life. If I can't, how many things? What will I say and leave the other? Are we forgetting Oluomo? Oluomo, who was recently caught, going in taking advantage of a man's wife because he had access to. I don't know how many of you saw the clip last week. He was caught pants down with somebody's wife. Oluomo, you remember the Tinubu's biggie bully? He was caught pants down. But let us keep allowing all these ones to pass. Are they looking for? Did this man you call Senator Bukachukwa, did he not make it so? I am calling the ones who are in government. I am calling. Let me leave the people. Let me call.
What an analysis.
The drug lord himself, did he not say that the Yoruba people should make sure that nothing comes to the Igbo man? Because if you allow them power, they are going to build, dredge, and have a very great seaport. And they are the lazy people they are. We no more have to enjoy our taxes and which they use and our patronage. Because if there is seaport, if there is international airport functional, not the chicken farm that Obiano built with Anambra's taxpayers' money. If there is a functional international airport, These are the basic things that are taking our people to the level. We are naturally business people.
Now, do you know that I now put it to Tinubu that Tinubu is more hell bent not to release Nnamdi Kanu because of that kind of advice he was giving to his people, never to allow Ndi Igbo to have the chance, because Nnamdi Kanu is the one that was even suggesting that let us have a seaport, let's have a railway, let's have this. If we have all these things,
yes,
he would not even have gone ahead. So you can see, Tinubu have no reason to hold Nnamdi Kanu, but for you to know that Tinubu is more interested in holding Nnamdi Kanu than even the Janjaweed, than the Fulani. Tinubu is more wicked in holding Nnamdi Kanu. I'm telling you the
truth. Even beyond that, the Arewa Consultative Forum made it open. They threatened him if he dare release Nnamdi Kanu, that he should just be ready to just fold his fist in readiness for them, because they are going to battle. They made threats. It's over there. It's all over the news. They made threats to him, and he is succumbing with all his Jagabanism. Then somebody who has his right senses intact, now look at the man Jagaban, with his all illicitly acquired resources, with all his political teeth, his nerves, he is unable to tame the insanity of the Fulani oligarch. Is it the woman-man P2B that will dare stand the grouse of the extremist Janjaweed? Is it the so why are our people still held P2B? See, let me tell you, it is, let me not bring anything hate speech, otherwise I will tell you what happened in Eritrea during their freedom quest. At a point, Eritrean people said anybody who dare, because of his selfish interest. That's why I still love Goodluck Jonathan till today, even though he might not be a very strong person in terms of demonstration of political will. But look at this man you call Jonathan. He said it and he meant it. He said, my political interest for no reason must not be shortchanged for the lives of Nigerian people, not for any reason. There is nobody who don't enjoy political power, but let it not be at the expense of the innocent Nigerians. He said it, he meant it, he stood for it. Even his wife was so disappointed the day he made a call. Dr. Ngolo Konjiwala said they were in the parlor when Jonathan left them, enter the washroom, put a call across to Buhari. Congratulations. And it was already late. I have people, SSS, who were working directly with Goodluck Jonathan. This man told me, all of them were pressuring him, Oga, we go defend you. Say, these people no fit do anything. The man said, forget it. These people are ready to maim. And today, he's a happy man. He lived a fulfilled life. Now, your brother Peter Obi, while he talks like a woman, he is so interested in that power so desperately. Now, tell me, when you are a good servant and you are the one to deliver good, when you know that delivering good in sincerity comes with responsibility, why are you so serious about it? Why are you so never giving up? Because just like the Ojo Kanu, he has his own interest in Nigerian politics. He benefits a lot. That was why you saw when Soludo wanted to expose him, he quickly, in his smartness, as usual, told him, you are my elder brother, okay? For school, you go past me. For money, you go past me. Make we no come fight. Anything where I no do well, go do am now. You know I'm a common trader. You are a professor. He settled it. Because it is only Soludo. That man, you people think Soludo is not. Soludo is the biggest economist almost in the whole of West Africa. Just that he is on a runner. Just that. In terms of intellect, no try that man. He knows everything Peter Obi did. That next mall that he built, it was in his first tenure as a governor. A lot of investment he did, but his smartness told him, before you leave office, that's why he didn't do much in first tenure. He returned the money intact. As a smart man, he invested with Anambra people into his private establishment. But that is the thing that a lot of people don't know. He returned it dutifully after service. And then everybody was clapping. Then sensitive people were asking, Toby, how come you are performing magically in this your second tenure? Why didn't you perform that and you returned, we have this amount of money. So why didn't you use it to deliver the deliverables? That is, by the way. let's go to Amaka. Some people, some including our own members of the brigade, came out to say Amaka is from here, from Edo, is from that. Then Edo you call. I think Edo is a political name. Just the same way.
That name that they add to her name, that she's bearing, that Ehizeli, is Isha.
Ehizeli.
And Isha is Biafra.
Yes.
Isha is Biafra.
I wonder, is it not Yoruba like a Mayoku? Is it not Mayoku? Is it not Mayoku that is even defending us? Is he not a Yoruba guy? Is he not a Yoruba guy? So why are our people always allowing themselves to be used in the ideological warfare? This is a mind game. These guys are battling us psychologically. It's a mind game. Had we yielded to this conspiracy of she not being an Igbo? After all, is this Biafra an Igbo affair? This is one of the big issues I had earlier on in this struggle. The Biafran stuff is not an Igbo affair. The name Biafra did not come from an Igbo man.
Exactly.
Chief Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu of blessed memory, he gave opportunity to the Calabaris to come get seriously involved. He gave to the Aqua Cross, the Cross River people of today. This is the BBOs, the FX. He gave everybody a level playing ground that made them get committed. You can't go to retribute or condemn, oh, you people are not. When you must stop battling your brothers, you are crying, you are divided, divide and rule, divide and rule. You are also contributing in the divide and rule.
More. Yeah.
The stupid Ohaneze Ndoshi you are talking about today, are they not the one who are playing dangerous politics? When they see somebody from Delta State, they will pursue him far away. And this is causing a lot of issues now as we speak. There is one brother that started campaigning against the Igbo calls and all of us today because of the bitterness of the foolish politics of the Ohaneze Ndoshi. They alienate them in the issue of the Ohaneze gathering because this is the only platform they used to go to beg the caliphate. And they are so shameless. The stupid Ohaneze Ndoshi they don't even ever wake up to ask, why is it that all the gold from the Zamfara and the other south, northwest and the northeastern states, why is it that the gold mines, the Californium, these things are not reflecting on the national coffers? And individuals are having ample of this, and these individuals have excess in their hands. This is why they are able to sponsor terror to any extent they wish. It is because of these people are not literate enough. That is why they cannot even fight US now. Because when you have a mass wealth in the hands of few individuals who are not government institutions, they have this number of wealth, this amount of wealth, large deposit of wealth in their custody. They can sponsor they can run down any state. Not to talk of a hopeless state that cannot battle the people they call bandits. Which of course the name bandit is fraud. These are terrorists. Now, of course, there is no indices of terrorism that they don't possess. Every indices of terrorism is possessed by the people they call bandits. It's just that they are being very economical. Of course, it's not being economical. They are run. They know what they are doing. They intentionally want to exonerate. It is their tool. In fact, it's their tool. If they don't have these terrorists, if they don't control them.
I want to use another 3 minutes to just sum up your points because we have some other gurus in the house that want to make their presence known.
I need to bow out because if it's something that is annoying. It's something that is annoying. If I talk, I will talk infinitesimal.
Hello, please. I want us to have a day
because it is something that
we can have a regular joint broadcast if possible because your grace and your wisdom is top notch, and I really appreciate what you're doing. So if we can be having a weekend of open mic like this, I will appreciate it. I would seriously will. I really appreciate it. Just in the next 3 minutes, just
there is something important, please. There is something. Yes, let me use that summary. Let us leave the issue of Amman because if we talk about it, there are a lot of issues there to talk about. A lot of issues, so weighty issues. But let's talk about Totalium Israel, please. Totalium Israel. Somebody can chat him, but I think he has crossed a point of no return. He is boasting of being a Nigerian politician and also being anybody who is not happy the way he's doing, the person can kiss the dust. You don't give a damn.
Who is
Okanomu
Israel? Is that
check
somebody's
one
name?
of our forums after this. You can check one of our forums. So I think if he can't be called to order. I think there won't be any point allowing him grow much wings like he is doing now. Because he can't tell us that, in fact, the things he said there in the forum, he posted around 30 minutes ago, less than 30 minutes ago. So now he said
you have to keep me updated with those things after this program, so that let me get in the know of it.
Okay, so one of the important things he says is that the things that they are looking for is that if they can go to Peter and Ban and say, oh, do this one, he do for us, do this one. So why are we disturbing ourselves? That he proudly a PDP member and this one. And a lot of people believe in him. So it is better the beacon is shined towards that end so that people will distinguish exactly who we are working and accepting as one of us. Yes, everybody who calls Nnamdi Kanu, calls Simon Ekpa, it's not a justification to being in tandem with what we are doing. So I think in view of this, I wish to tell my umunne ndị na-ebe a biko nụ unu egbu na m egbu ọkwa ka o si dị n'ọnụ ka m si ekwu onye ọ na-eme omume ọ na-ebekwa ọbụbe. We have suffered, a lot of us. We are supposed to enjoy better life in this local republic, but this is what it is. We end up, some of us who also lived in the north, we see stark illiterates superintending over us, and we do the work. They receive the prayer, like Akpabio will say, in their account. Thank you. They receive the prayer in their account. They are exalted in positioning. When in WAEC, they are given a cutoff mark that is as good as 0. We are given higher cutoff mark in JAMB. Then how people who are that accepted, their own people accepted that they are not in any way our match. But when it comes to positioning or allocation of resources, they have now top consideration. I don't know why a P2B will want us to stay in this kind of country. I just can't fathom it. Why P2B will tell us where the man with 0 knowledge should be the one kneeling, and your own interest is just to be a president. So if you be the president and you do the Messiah work for 4 years, probably 8 years. So what happens after the 4 years? The same thing happened 2 months after Jonathan left office. Everything went down the drain. So we will go back to Stone Age after or will you extend your tenure of office with your lily liver? If we are talking about Wike and yes on Wike, I say yes, there is a lion. He can decide to send the caliphate on exile because he's a power drunk type, and this is the person that you need if we want to exist in the but of course we don't want to. Hey, thank you. I am talking again. Make I not talk again. I beg.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you're still here, we will still have the time to hear you. Thank you. Ifeanyi, have you disappeared? Where's Ifeanyi? Ifeanyi, you should know that if you don't grab your mic now, when these men grab their mic, you go, they struggle for the mic. Okay, we have Anya, which is our own Rasta man. Yeah, the lions and the dragons are waking up. Rasta man, please grab the mic. You're welcome to the show. Unmute yourself, Rasta man. And Academic Kindness is also here. You're welcome.
Greetings, dear friends.
Greetings, sir.
I say, if then they say Nigeria, only a fool go price Nigeria. If they won't say Nigeria, only a mugu go price Nigeria. If them they say Nigeria, a fool go price Nigeria. If they say they won't say Nigeria, only a mugu won't buy Nigeria. Person will get sense, in go say to fear. Person where they think, him go say to fear. Before you know where the person go even spit on your face. So before you know where the person go even kick you with anything. Because I say, if they want to sell Nigeria, only a fool go buy Nigeria. Yeah. If they want to sell Nigeria, only a mugu won't chop Nigeria. Because na death trap. It no make sense. No person will be say he gets in common sense won't go even for that negotiation. Now be say they don't plan again what you don't know what's in the happen. Because they know, my brother, one point of correction. Qatar, they play a very, very smart game. Because when you talk about, they know they come out openly now to support the jihad and things like this. Because their money-making thing is based in the West. But there's also a lot of things from behind, which is not very easy to see. Yes. So because we know, say the cocoa of all these things be jihad. Now be the cocoa. They know they won't go there because they want to keep it underground. They don't want to make people know all these things because Quran to be dipped in the Atlantic and Biafra after Biafra now in the Atlantic. So they never talk about that. But the way they even carry P2B to Ariwa House. Now very, very mighty picture of Ahmadu Bello there behind him. That was is a deafening sound. Deafening sound if you want to, because we know who that one is. We know who Ahmadu Bello is. And when you see the video of the obsession with Igbo. So now, Amaka, even though if they, let's go in our wildest fantasy and imagination, if they create somebody will be saying from anywhere where you come put Amaka for a name, where come make that thing, then they won't make they draw our attention, make we they talk about all those things, make nobody should talk about the jihadism, the agenda, or waiting our prime minister the son make that attention just come out. But our prime minister and his wisdom receive this person, but probably as Amaka Jere Bam said already, is even a Biafran person. But no matter who that person is, if they go create somebody in the name of Biafran, make it come say something. After we don't see people now the possession, what was the word that the British journalists used? They say that their people are possessed with Igbo, which is simply Biafra. As my brother said a while ago. The possession of their brain, the thing where they make them, it started before this, way longer before the 60s, the early 60s, when this interview with Ahmad Bello was made. So we know all these things, and what they are bringing up now is to use it again. Everybody jump and make one thing clear again: Afonja or Efulefu or Ifajuna. They don't represent the main people. We have a lot of Oduduwa people. And they don't Afonja does not represent the interest of Oduduwa, because interest of Oduduwa, the real interest of Oduduwa is humanity. And they are so proud of Biafrans. The same thing with the real interest of Biafrans. We cannot talk about P2B because he's Ifajuna. We cannot talk about all of them that don't represent us. Like when these people say, go and talk to your so-called elite, talk to Ohaneze. Nnamdi Kanu said that Ohaneze was established after the war by the Fulanis. So just like you see Hope Uzodinma, a notorious criminal, they use only criminals, then they will tell you, well, this is your people. Make you go look up to them, up to their slaves, because if they speak, even Peter Obi now, when he went to Chatham House, they didn't tell us what he spoke. All of a sudden, he became a Labour Party. Labour is English party. It's a British party, Labour Party. So, and he never told us what they told him, and all those things. So he's a slave of theirs. They are all slaves of theirs, So, but the thing they say, our prime minister now.
But the desperation of P2B have no bound. That's why I appreciate what our Chooks earlier said. Do you know that P2B is now rebranded because he knew that so many people have left him? Many Biafrans are now aware. He is trying to rebrand himself, whether it is with Labour Party or whatever, I don't know. But the truth remains that P2B is the worst enemy of Biafrans. Worst enemy of Biafrans. Because if with all these things that are happening, you can see P2B will get the mind to even come and speak against this our Amaka sister. When he has not, he see the narrative that is going on online. He see how we have debunked Abika Dabri. We debunk her completely. Everywhere. That is why P2B still come out. Even when we are debunking them, P2B will still come out and be criticizing Amaka without citing. Okay, if you are criticizing Amaka, and then you are citing that Amaka did this and it's wrong, oh, but people did it before she did it. How about these other people? We should always know how to balance it. Then you understand. But Peter Obi will never balance it. Never. He will just criticize Amaka because he see that it's related. They will call him, you have to debunk this Biafran. Debunk it so that you will look clean and pulito to the people that are using you. That is why you see that that man is very, very dangerous. And as Biafra is coming very, very fast, I got me here, man. Please, I didn't cut you. I didn't take your word out. Just continue your line of thought, and please watch time, Mass, because you can see that Ifeanyi and the academic are also here. So go ahead, watch it.
Oh, my brother, Peter Obiasu said, slave is a slave. You know, one-time slave and is a slave forever, because they have a whole lot of things against him that if he speaks up the truth, they will go against him. Because you have never seen Peter Obi, even condemn the military invasion of Biafra land. The killing, the burning of houses, the burning of markets. But if one single thing happens in the north, Peter Obi will be there. I strongly condemn this thing with the strongest term and all those things. So it's very, it's glaring at us. This is a reality. This is why I said, if they won't sell Nigeria, only a fool won't buy Nigeria. If they say they won't buy Nigeria, no only a mugu go there inside there, because you know, say people will be say they put physical chain for your hand and chain you. That one is beautiful compared to mental chain. When they put the chain in your brain, when they start to change our history, try to from Umu in riverine areas, from Umu to Rumu, and all those things, make your brother end up after decades. So you know that my brother is not my brother. That speaks loud. We have a lot of people to say.
Sorry, Rastaman, I just jump in because before this, our brother go disappear now. And sometimes if he disappear like that, some people are so controversially demonic. Some people are very, very controversially demonic. When I say demonic, you are demonic. You know, this guy, Rosie Chima, you are demonic. Very, very demonic. Now, why do I say that you are demonic? In this our brother's speech, our brother, what was very important to him, do you know that this brother called me, Chooks called me while this program was on. He didn't know that I was live. And I'm very sure he was about to report something happening in the group. That's what he does. When he see anything happening in the group where people are trying to, you know, go away from what we are doing, he will call me and call my attention to it. He has even debunked me on social media, live, where I'm making mistakes, where I'm going contrary to what we are doing. I should be very careful not to go this way and that way. That is why I respect him. Because if you are not being criticized by anybody, then something must be wrong. There must be a way where you are getting it wrong, and somebody must be able to put you right. And what our brother has said here today is to correct somebody in the group trying to paint me to be in a good image or trying to divert the attention of Biafra cause. And then the only thing this idiot here by the name Rosie Chema could spot out is that this our brother is a one Nigerianist and that he is suspecting him. And this idiot called Rosie Chika, he will not come out and be on a live program. He will not come out and speak, but he will be in the comment section. And somebody else also made a comment, which I wanted to address, because so many people don't know this our brother, that this our brother is actually doing great for what we are doing. And he was suspecting, look at the comment here. He said that, sure, I have been listening to this our brother, but never subscribed because I was thinking he is IPOB Zoo. But today, I will subscribe. All hail the United States of Biafra. You understand? So many of you may be suspecting somebody or suspecting what this person is doing. But I'm happy that this guy, this Mr. TJ, came out openly and said, now I will subscribe because I can now see that he's committed. He had to take his time to listen to Chooks today to know that, this our brother Chooks is actually involved in what we are doing, so I must follow him. So that's how smart Biafrans are. But this other brother that is here, did not listen to what this our brother is saying. I don't know where he picked this is coming from by saying that he is suspecting. He said that this gifted Chooks is a one Nigerian. He just concluded he's a one Nigerianist. I am suspecting you. What is your evidence that he's a one Nigerianist? Did he say anything about one Nigeria here? Did he speak in support of P2B? Did he speak in support of the bandits? In fact, we have been calling the people bandits. He now corrected us even here that bandit is not even the word that we should call them terrorists. That is when you give them bandits, you are glorifying them, you are making them look polished. You understand? And the issue about Amaka, he's the one that is coming to correct even members of our Biafra government, supporting Biafra government, that are trying to say that Amaka is not a Biafra because he has a Hizele or whatever name. He debunked it here and telling them that it is badadash that Amaka is a Biafran. And you, because you are a demon, the only thing you see here is that he's a one Nigerianist. If not that you are the one Nigerianist. So I don't know if Rasaman wants to give Chooks the chance to defend, or Rasaman wants to actually respond to this.
I'm not going to give Chooks any chance. I'll be his advocate. Rosie, I think it's a sister that wrote that. I beg, we are Biafrans, and we shouldn't be careless with our writings and comments. We should be, we have to. We don't let us not lose our.
It's not in my admin. Please, Taproot, you have the privilege to block him if you want. I don't want to be the one to block him. And if he makes this comment again, maybe if Taproot you allow him, I'm not going to allow him to insult you. I will block him. But Taproot, you have the privilege of either suspending him from making comments or blocking him, whichever way. Just go ahead and do that because you are an admin here. So go ahead, Rasaman.
Rosie, I think this is a sister because Rosie Chima, I think Rosie is definitely a female. It would be great if you can click on the link and come up online, even if you don't want to show us your picture, and explain how you came to that conclusion. Because our people say that we are and we say often that everybody is a suspect. I'm a suspect. Scrutinize me, bring it up. There's sometimes Bam be online with brothers and sisters like this. Sometimes maybe some of them in the zoo or whatever, and I see there is nobody with video. Me, even though I don't have any, I have things to do, and I say, let me appear with video to represent them because I hear what they are saying, and for one reason or the other, they don't want to come out with the video. I say, make I come and make I no leave it, be it Biafra Unite or anybody or 247 or Amaka, bam. I will just come out and say, make I represent, make they see more faces and things like this. So if you can defend yourself and come out and show us how you come to this conclusion that our brother here, whom I just listened to now, and everything he said is authentic. I'm the one he's talking about this Utali Ajapendamus. I saw some, I heard some audio from this same guy. Last week, somebody sent it to me. He was talking about some part of Esa and his states and what was going to happen. But the way he was speaking, some things were off. And he was talking this AK, from this AK to that AK, but he didn't mention the date. And the good abusive words about people, if you don't do this in Kitam, Lachaga, and all those, it's not how it goes, and he puts himself in a as if he's such a, I don't know how he elevates himself. But listening to him, I was like, it is not making a whole lot of sense because he did not even put the date and kept repeating also other things that he said that we had already and didn't make sense, in as much as the interest was Biafra. And now my brother is talking about him trying to put Peter Wambanshi in a light as if he's a good person, for us, who we know is the enemy of Biafra and a slave of the caliphate. So Rosie, if you cannot come up here, if you don't want to show your video, you can block the video and explain to us why you come to that conclusion that our brother is a one Nigerianist. It will be a shameful thing. It doesn't make sense. I bet.
I support that. I would admit him if he comes in to tell us that. And if he doesn't come out, the shame be your portion.
You can unblock her to
No, he can come in. With the blocking, what the blocking does is that he cannot comment. We didn't block him. Okay. He cannot comment, but he can use the link. The link is available there, so he can click the link and come in. Because he's already insulting the admins. That's why they put him on timeout. Maybe like 1 hour timeout or 30 minutes time. But they didn't block him. It's just a timeout. So when the time expires, he can continue to comment. It's called timeout on YouTube. So they timed him out so that he will not be insulting them, but he can use the link to come in and defend himself and tell us why he is actually accusing a Biafran brother who has been so awesomely, relating with the events going on here, addressing Biafrans and bringing us up to date and telling us today that this brother is a one Nigerianist. Come and prove yourself. You will have the time. Rastaman, are you okay with that? Should we give if I microphone?
Make a round up. Make a round up because as Chuk said a while ago, if we say everything with our mouth, we not allow the next person talk. So as we know, the issue of Amaka, as all of them, see everything what they happen is for is win-win. Biafran second name, baptismal name now win-win. Any side where they go now win it be for us. Everything what they do, you could expose the zoo, you could expose nigger area. Because we see during the election how they made threats, everybody said it already, and they carried out those threats, demolishing things, and people doing everything, Igbo, nobody said anything. And somebody said that you want to poison all the Oduduwa people, all the Oduduwa people and all the Edo people. Where the person is, this person representing a whole lot of people. This person is doing her work in Canada. Where is this possibility for this person to carry out this thing? They know it's nothing. So they just jump on it. This is why I was even thinking that if they even created somebody to say something so that they will see a team to distract us, but to their failure, they cannot distract all Batobiye. Hey, they no fit distract all Batobiye. Anything where you bring, you go use and shine. Because light, if it outshine the rising sun. So anything where they bring, Biafra go use it shine. So now make I just keep them like that. My people, salute.
Thank you, Rastaman. Awesome. Now, if please you grab the mic. I want you to take your time, at least 5 minutes at most, so that remember we have academic highness. Professor is here in the house. A professor. Hey, you're from Guanamado. All right. While Rastaman have given that update, if I will give us 5 minutes, academic highness, 5 minutes. Please push somebody where we're going to do a closing remark all around so that we will round it up. If please grab the mic. While if is talking, I'm going to cover my microphone. I want to take my breakfast so that I'll take medicine. Please bear with me. Go ahead,
Yeah, Pastor Van, I will not take up to 5 minutes because my kids are here and you can hear their voices. They are disturbing. So I will not take up to 5 minutes. Just a minute is okay for me to say whatever I want to say. One thing that you people need to understand is this. I will talk about that this is a prophecy fulfilled. Nnamdi Kanu said that these people will push their army down to our land and terrorists will take over their land. That after we finish dealing with them, those that will run back to their house, they will go back and they will not see a home to go. This is a prophecy fulfilled. And I want everybody to know one thing. Everything is happening in line with what we are doing. It's even this Amaka issue, everything is happening in line. Now, ask yourself the question. Why should the Nigeria government as a country, why should the Nigeria government as a country care more about Amaka, who is in Canada, that just made a statement? They don't care more about the people that bandits and Fulani herdsmen are killing every day. They are killing thousands on a daily basis, but this one don't care about it. The only thing they care about is what a lady said. Just a comment. What Amaka said is even worse than what is it called? The Vice President of Nigeria said. And my brother Keith, I want to remind you something. You are talking about P2B. P2B was the first governor, Igbo governor, the first Eastern politician to kill a Biafra agitator. If you have forgotten, let me remind you.
And I did not forget. I did not forget.
So if you forget, let me remind you, because everything is in our head. He killed our people and dropped them in the Zoo River, in Anambra State. He killed myself. Do you understand?
I was a member.
So,
I was a founding
is it
member.
Abaribe? So, are you talking about Abaribe? My brother, these children, they are disturbing. So I think I have to drop here because they are disturbing. They are opening the door, they are closing the door. They are disturbing me. Maybe some other come here.
All right, thank you, fine.
And
Thank you very much.
their word they carry so. Now then we they fight for. So they say now we they here, now we they fight for. So we they feel them, my brother, your point is well noted. Bam 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 is back. Where is his academic highness? Hey.
Academic, please grab the mic, please. Unmute yourself. Unmute your microphone. Academic, unmute your microphone. All right, it's okay.
Wow. I say good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A special greetings goes to our amiable Deputy Minister of Information and Digital Communication, the humongous Pastor Vam Vam Vam. And it goes also to the gifted chooks. It goes to our able and outspoken, Rasta Mania. I call you Rastamania because it's the prolongation of Rastafaria. So when you say Rastamania, it means you are gifted both in the cerebellum, and medulla oblongata. So you are characteristically Rastaman. That's the meaning of Rastamania. So, based on the topic of today, in fact, I always eulogize our Prime Minister, the moving train of Biafra. That is the title we gave to him in the Respublicum Italianensis, the moving train of Biafra, meaning that for you to be amongst the choosing disciples, you must follow the moving train, etymologically speaking. So, Obatobie, they gave to him from France, Mirina Rugu from Netherlands. Every nomenclature, positively speaking, has been given to him. Just like our supreme leader, the Ohamadi Kendibo, Buruburu. That one's supposed to be the Buruburu, not any other thing. Any other thing, Buruburu is zero. Buruburu is Nnamdi Kanu, the Ohamadike one of Ndibo, meaning Ndi Biafra, because at times it's good for our people to understand when we say Ndibo and Biafra. Ndibo is the people of Biafra. Biafra is the government. Everybody in Biafra is an Igbo, which is the Hebrew, which is Ebo, which is Ndibo, because we are cousins, all of us, because we are in a limitospheric territory. We are culturally the same. We are dialectically the same, because a Biafran calls the stone Okuta or Okute. They are all vowel. It starts from vowel, it ends with vowel. Just like what our supreme leader said, Nnamdi Kanu said, the insignia in terms of raffiguration is those people that their mothers wear a double wrapper in terms of raffiguration. Now, in terms of natural phenomena, the Biafrans call their mother Inye or Inne. Just watch it. You see, they call lake Ngene Gele Gele, the same thing. In the axis of Igodo Migodo, they say Gele Gele, which is Gele. Just like when you want to say, to greet somebody, you say Oma. Oma means good. Or do, ndo. Do is in Central Igbo. Do is in Edo State, which means welcome. It means ndo, it means comfort. So that is the similarity of dialects and the similarity of culture. You have Eke, Nkwo, Afo, and Oye. All are within this territory known as Biafra. The colonial masters, or colonial vandals, better to say, try to hide the secret of nationhood from us, and they brought tribalism or ethnicism so that the center can never hold. What am I trying to say? Watch from the time of amalgamation. You see, there was the British so-called governor of the Northern Protectorate and the governor of the Southern Protectorate. You may be hearing the name Gonen and Frederick Lugard. What do? They went to meeting prior to 1914, precisely in 1912. They said for them to succeed, they will amalgamate these two people. This is the sign, which means battalion, battle. They will be in battle because they're different people. They recognize three principal ethnic groups, those that always come close: Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, or Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. They amalgamated them so that there will be constant conflict. Our brother was saying the likes of P2B are not helping matter. They always and consistently sabotage. It's because they are ignorant of this secret that most of us have already known, thanks to the spirit of freedom embedded in Nnamdi Kanu and previously in Ojukwu, and also our brother from far Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and the rest, that understood the reason why they should change the name, the colonial name, and the designs from the colonial system to their own indigenous system. Like, for example, Ghana. Ghana was not called Ghana. It was called Gold Coast. Gold Coast symbolizes slavery. And immediately after, in fact, immediately after the independence, during the independence period, or what you call decolonization period, Ghanaians and the whole lots of Eastern African nations changed. They changed the colonial names. They called themselves together based on their tribal affiliation, and they created the name. It's very important what I'm saying. Ghana has to do with the tribes that make up that enclave, which has to do with Ashanti, and it has to do with Hausa and the rest. It's 5 letters, Ghana. Ghana was not a colonial name. You see, like Burkina Faso, that is progressing today, it did the same thing. I think it was called the Upper Volta. What is the meaning of Upper Volta? It means the land through which the colonial masters drew energy. That's like when they say Nigeria. Nigeria does not mean a people. It means United African Company. I repeat, United African Company. The company of the Royal Niger. That is the United African Company was a merchandise of the Napoleonistic expansionists that later sold the thing that they bought, the company that I bought, to the Buckingham Palace, and they renamed it to Royal Niger Company. And for them to succeed, because they just discovered that there are many natural resources, they changed it to Nigeria, which means darkness, as our leader said, Nnamdi Kanu. Now, those who claim to have gotten education during that time didn't see this particular menace. They didn't see it. Just like unlike the Eastern Africans that saw this secret and started trying to change at least the name and the ideology of the colonial master. Another good example should be Rhodesia. Ex-Rhodesia should be the present Zimbabwe. They changed, they started. And all these countries I'm telling you now, they never use eye to see white man in vulgar language. They know they use eye to see white man. They know they bow to white man. Burkina Faso chased France away. Mali also applicable. Chased France away. But Nigeria, we see Catriona Liang. And all of them will be bowed to them. If you see somebody like Soludo bowing to Catriona Liang, that is just a British ambassador. As a governor, you're supposed not to bow to an ambassador. an ambassador has only what you call the imprimatur within that embassy, not outside the embassy. In fact, there is deviate to what you call interference to domestic jurisdiction. That Catriona Liang, meddling with politics, should have led her to prison. If these people were intelligent, they have certificate, but they don't have lacuna academia. They don't understand the lacuna of education. They don't know their left from their right. So they cannot represent us. That is the reason why the Biafra Republic government in exile used vote of no confidence to remove the DOS from the month of February 28, 2023. And also use the referendum, currently speaking, to make sure that we unite our people and make our voice to count. Today, we boast and we vantare on the whooping numerical of 50 million supporters of Biafran referendum. And it is what you call sancta sanctorum. It is a law and it is a norm. It is a part of what we call the grand norm, of what we call Magna Charta Libertatis Biafranensis. That is how it is. If you didn't understand me, you can consult the gods or the dictionary. Magna Charta of the freedom of Biafra substantiate from the 50 million voters. And there is nothing any Jupiter can do. Thank you. We are following the due process. And that is the reason and why American government and our lobbyists are trying their best to making sure that they make American government, especially Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, already the other counterpart, the opposition, which is called Donald Trump, has already embraced us. And Joe Biden, possibly Obama, we still understand. Because the reason why Obama used to disregard Africa is because they used to see Africans as unserious people. When you see the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala and the likes of Peter Obi, just to say, now, not understanding the reason why a nation is called a nation. A nation is a people, and they go contrary to what their people are doing, and they pay deaf iota cavitatis to the afflictions of their people. Then these white people, we say, these are unfortunate PhD holders. Because George Washington, Oliver Cromwell, during their own time, in 1675, they fought alongside their people to making sure that they save their people, that the interest of their people means from the plantation boys to the village people, from the village people to the people of the city, that their interest is represented. America fought against the conquerors Britain that colonized America. And they coined a word that was called no taxation without equal participation. And it was raining. It was that thing that they used to knock down the humongous Regnum Inglaterra, and America got its independence and wrote the Constitution in 1775 before the France people got the impetus and the imprimatur to fight against the kingdom and the dynasty of Louis XIV in 1789, and they called it the Glorious French Revolution. So that is what we are in. So the other thing that we were discussing concerning a sister that made a kind of comment, yes, our Prime Minister was right in defending her. And at the same time, people should avoid unnecessary, tribal statements. We shall defend our sister. The government is already defending our sister because she was not the first to bring out that kind of tribal discriminative language. They started it first, but that is not the level we are now. The level we are is for all Biafrans and the indigenous people to have their freedom. We want Ududua to have their own freedom. We want the Hausas to have their freedom. We want the Biafrans, the Igbo people, and their cousins to have their freedom. based on the three existing ethnic groups in Nigeria. Igbo will be, Hausa will be, and Yoruba will be. So after Anyedozi Fedinaye Nimuno. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Let me hang around.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you so very much. Yeah, before we round it up now, I have someone else in the room. Let's have you. Just please, let's not be more than 2 minutes because there's a video from PM I want to play so that we'll draw our conclusion from that video. It's a short video and it's very important. Ngozi Obi, just give us your own sum up, please.
Ụtụtụ ọma ụmụ nwanne m. Ụtụtụ ọma na ụka dịrị anyị mma. Unu na-anụ ihe na-ekwu?
Please go ahead. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Chiamaka Jere, nna Chineke nna gọziere m unu. Mmadụ ka mmadụ ji aba. Nwanne m chusu ikwucha n'okwu niile nna eso gị iwere ọfọ nwa n'aka jide wee na-atụchapụ okwu gị na-atụwa m uche. You see, one thing in this world is that I don't know why these people hate Igbos, but we don't care. Ha si na onye ha jụ anaghị ajụ onwe ya. Anyị ama ajụ onwe anyị because na anyị bụ ọgbara Igbo yarị ka anyị bụ. Anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke nna. So the whole people, my brothers, hụ na-ekwuchara ihe m ga-ekwu. Ekene ka m ji wee bịa. Chukwu okike abịa ma ọ ga-anọnyarị nna anyị ukwu Ọhamadike Nnamdi Kanu ebe ọbụla ọ nọ. Onye nwa ya ga-echekwara anyị ya ọ ya dị ndụ wee pụta wee fụ ihe nwa ya na-eme. Nwa ya bụ Simon our PM onye ya adịrị mma, onye chịkọta ụmụ nwanne ya, onye si na anya mmiri ama agba ụmụ nwanne ya. Ife kwesịrị okwuru Amaka n'azụ ojo ka ọbachaba ka ọma na Amaka na-atụ du ka ọma ka na ọma na support Biafra oyihe onye nwanne ya anụde nwanne agba n'ọsọ onye ya na nwanne ya ọhịa ka o mere ọhịa ka ji wee mara na anyị nwa bụ ụmụ Igbo ụmụ Biafra anyị nwere mmadụ anyị na-aba mba na-akụ aka n'obi because of ihe Ọhamadike anyị wee bidoro wee tinye PM n'aka wee nye Chiamaka Jere ha nna mkpụrụ n'afọ a unu ewere iwe n'okosi dị m n'obi amaghị unu ga-akwụkwọ jọnalizim kotu unu si eme ihe nka ụtụtụ niile na-eso nwanne m nwoke bụ Chiamaka every morning na-eso this man na unu ji akwụkwọ jọnalizim enweghị ga-agọziri m nụ nna nwanne m nwoke nụ jikebenu ndị di anyị jikebenu.
That's the spirit of Biafra.
Anyị jikebenu ike agwụ n'ọnụ.
Wow. Well, I was going through my phone. I wanted to bring up a video, and then I didn't choose. I hope.
Excuse me, Honorable Minister. Let me just say a word to support our sister. Let me say a word to support our sister. Our sister, may God bless you. God that I mean is the God of Biafra. Chukwu okike abịama. Chukwu kere n'igwe ke ụwa. Kendi Igbo kendi Biafra. Chukwu aga-enye anyị mmeri anụwa. Ya bụ nwere onwe a na-ekwu okwu ya. May that God bless you. And the gods, meaning the angels. The meaning of gods means the angels. In CMA, Forza Cosmica. That is what it is. It is not bad. So, in order to support what you were saying, the reason and why you see the likes of Raf Chiamaka Jere coming every morning, vociferating, spreading the evangelium of freedom is what makes difference between the defunct DOS and the founders. This movement, it was called autopilot. That is what makes the difference, because this is voluntary, whereas the other one was economical. They do it as job. They used to do it as work, and they were receiving salary. But in this group, which formed the government of Biafra, that made the international community to recognize us, to see us as serious people, to make us to be procuring arms and ammunition in legal means. We are volunteers. We do it in ultimum quorum. We do it in the utmost heart. So when you wake up, you say, what am I doing? Let me go to space. You go, nobody's paying you. You are the one contributing. Yeah, you hard-earned money, for Biafra. Yes, just like our soldiers volunteered their lives. When they say volunteer soldier, that is the etymology of gendarmerie. So we are volunteers. Instead of receiving salary, we are donating the whooping sums from our own pocket to the Biafran cause. That's what makes the difference. And God must bless the likes of Chiamaka Ajare and the likes of Rastamania. I don't rest my case. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so very much. All right. Let's bring this. This might take us a little bit of deliberation, but I don't mind if we bring it. First of all, from the PM, and then what do I do? Let me go to Twitter. I think it's better I go to Twitter and bring it. Let me bring it from Twitter. Please, you guys will tell me whether it is speaking or whether it is cracking. If it's cracking, and then I'll go and bring it from YouTube. No, I'll go and bring it from WhatsApp. But let's hope it doesn't crack. This is the voice of the promise. Battle for freedom is he made to Nnamdi Kanu. This man made a lot of promises to Nnamdi Kanu, and he's keeping all of them. He's keeping all the promises he made. Now listen to what he said. These are some of the old things he said. We are bringing them back to you. Now listen to this, please. Rasama, please tell me if he's having any problem.
We are going to do wonders. We are going to do wonders. It's coming out clear.
Okay.
I want you all to understand.
Please, I need to remove this thing from the screen first. Let me appreciate my sister, Flora Akubilo. While Academic was talking, I couldn't interject in his word. I wanted to appreciate you. That's why I left it there. Thank you so much for your support. Chukwu Kabiama, bless you indeed. Thank you so much. All right, let me go back to that video. Let me start it from the top.
We are going to do wonders. I want you all to understand that we are in a very big battle. Battle for freedom is not for lily-livered people. It's not for kids. Battle for freedom, they throw bombs, rockets for people to get freedom. So freedom is not meant for people that are too emotional. It's not meant for people that somebody will talk this and talk that and they begin to shiver. No. I am born for Biafra to come. And I'm going to help Nnamdi Kanu to get Biafra.
Did you hear that? And I am going to help Nnamdi Kanu. You know, every time this PM is always making the, I met one idiot in Torino here. I don't know if he's watching me, and I wish he sees me. We were talking, we were eating over a plate of food, and I was asking him, that's how I do my evangelism. I just get it. I said, how do you see what's happening in Nigeria? I know what's happening in the zoo. You see that Biafrans, we need to be free. I say, yes, now we need to be free. Yes, thank God. That we need to be, we will get Biafra. If only Simon Ekpa will admit that he will hand over to Nnamdi Kanu. I was asking, what does handing over to Nnamdi Kanu have to do now with you getting your freedom? So if so he said, no. Simon Ekpa, whatever he's doing, he must promise us that he will hand over to Nnamdi Kanu. So, but I told him, do you believe in what Simon Ekpa is doing? He said, but whatever he's doing is that, are you sure he will hand over to Nnamdi Kanu? So your problem is just that he should hand over to Nnamdi Kanu. But did he tell you that he took over from Nnamdi Kanu before? Did he tell you that he is a problem, that Nnamdi Kanu have any issue? Did he tell you that there's any vacancy that Nnamdi Kanu left? Did Nnamdi Kanu ever leave his position? Nnamdi Kanu only gave instructions. He never told us he left his position. And the instruction he gave is being followed by his immediate disciple who understand his way. The idiots that he gave the instruction, they decided to swallow it because they wanted to swallow Nnamdi Kanu together with his instruction. Do you understand? They wanted to swallow Nnamdi Kanu. So people are just coming now after 3 hours. It's too late to go down, but I'll try and bring you in 1 minute. They wanted to swallow Nnamdi Kanu. Just hold on 1 minute. They wanted to swallow Nnamdi Kanu with his instruction together. Then this man said, no way, I will defend him. I will make sure he's free. But not only try to make sure he's free, that thing he has been pursuing. Because I cannot see the people that made him to be soft-hearted, soft-minded, to go slow, to become soft. Knowing fully well that Odogwu questioning the soft. But Odogwu the soft. Umazi ataya vam vam vam. He knew that. He decided not to be soft. But Odogwu questioning the soft. That's why you see him today with baby face. He's telling you, freedom fighting, you don't fight it anyhow, you fight it with bomb, with bullet, with gun. You don't do it anyhow. And now in the same vein, he didn't say, I am going to get Biafra. He said, I will help Nnamdi Kanu because he knew where he started from. He said it. And then when he said this thing, some of them will say, insist, like that idiot. When I was telling him, tell me why don't you want to admit that Nnamdi Kanu is doing something good? He said, he's trying, but he must promise us that he will hand over to Nnamdi Kanu. And I asked him, did Nnamdi Kanu tell you that if anybody wants to get Biafra, the person must hand over to him before they get Biafra? Or that if you can get Biafra, if it is not through him, or if you don't hand over to him, you will not get it? Did he tell you that? He was not interested. He is just a demon. His heart is black. He doesn't want to see the light of God in Simon Ekpa. He doesn't want to admit the truth because he's in Zama, underground sewage rat, and he don't want to admit that there is redemption for Biafra through this servant of Nnamdi Kanu, his true disciple. And everything he's doing is the way Nnamdi Kanu actually wanted it to be done. But they were softening him, they were stopping him. But now today, the person that will take the decision and nobody will stop him is here. And the thing is happening. Water is flowing. Biafra is being recognized worldwide. And here you hear him still telling them, I will fight it and I will make sure I break it. As I promised Nnamdi Kanu, he's keeping all his promises. I'm sorry, I didn't want to interject so long, but I wanted to make this point very, very clear. So let me go back to this video. I will start it from the top again. Just pay attention.
We are going to do wonders. I want you all to understand that we are in a very big battle. Battle for freedom is not for lily-livered people. It's not for kids. Battle for freedom, they throw bombs, rockets for people to get freedom. So freedom is not meant for people that are too emotional. It's not meant for people that somebody will talk this and talk that and they begin to shiver. No. I am born for Biafra to come. And I'm going to help Nnamdi Kanu to get Biafra. Believe me. Go and mark today's date. I want to assure Biafrans, so long as you continue to stand on your freedom, I will be there for you. So long as you continue to maintain that you have a right to live, I, Simon Ekpa, will be there. Any day, anytime.
I hope that made some sense to you. I hope that made sense. If it did, I want to start it from the top, from Rastaman to Ahira Declaration and then Academic Highness. Rastaman, make some sense out of that.
Let me stop. Let me say something. Let me break your protocol. Let me break protocol. Pardon me for that. Pardon me for that.
Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. You're welcome, my brother. Ahira Declaration TV. I know what Ahira Declaration means.
Thank you, Academic Highness.
Yeah. We are all welcome. In fact, Raf Ajaire, I would like you to be called Commissioner of Information. Commissioner. Maintain it too. Commissioner of Information because it's more plurivalent. You see what our Prime Minister promised to Nnamdi Kanu, and also see the spirit, that agility inside the pronunciation of Nnamdi Kanu when he discovered Simon Ekpa. Somehow immediately after the feast of Irigiofo in Germany, you see the kind of spirit this man reacted in saying, follow Simon Ekpa, follow Simon Ekpa. He's taking us to a new dimension. That agility, that spirit, that is what people are jealous of. Because Nnamdi Kanu said, as I quote, you can have less than, they are not up to 15. We don't know if he was speaking spiritual. It is now that we are seeing it. It is now. Now, immediately he saw a serious somebody. He started speaking in a kind of language that is so extraneous.
Correct.
He said, follow this man. It was at the last minute. He's bringing this to a new dimension. Even some people were intelligent enough to create a new dimension mandate on seeing what Nnamdi Kanu saw. And not only that, he said, I will help Nnamdi Kanu to get Biafra. If you play the other one that said, I am 50 men out of the 100 men, what do you say now? If Nigeria, the whole Nigeria, with all their techniques and whims and caprices, couldn't see, the exit of apprehension of a very, very innocent man. It is an enigma to the Zoological Republicum of Animal Kingdom here, Nigeria. The smoke in Finland. You see, let everybody grab this opportunity. Even South Africa didn't have the kind of opportunity the Biafrans have.
I'm telling you.
Because with Prime Minister and all of us, the nyash, what you call the kulum, spoil sistema nigeriana has been seen in the international community that Nigeria disobeyed what you call Euskogens. The directive, the opinion, Justiva necessitatis of the United Nations Working Group, Specialized Agency for Human Rights and Self-Determination, that told Nigeria to release Nnamdi Kanu within the grace of 6 months, and Nigeria failed. The whole courts in the Zoological Republic gave positive verdict to Nnamdi Kanu quest because it is self-determination. It has nothing to do with what they baptize IPOB as terrorists. Terrorists, there is no terrorist that have headquarters anywhere in the whole world. Here we have, some countries have two liaison organizations under Biafran Quest, 3 liaison organizations. We are just trying to unite everybody under one umbrella. So those that are giving some flimsy excuses, and if Nnamdi Ekpa should hand over to Nnamdi Kanu, is it Nnamdi Ekpa? Is it Simon Ekpa that kept him there? It is the DOS that betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. And Nnamdi Kanu is the life president of Biafra. Whereas the position of Simon Ekpa could be altered in terms of what you call duration, 10 years, 5 years. But Nnamdi Kanu is life president of Biafra, while Ojukwu is eternal leader. All these illiterates that want to assume the position of academics, they don't know what they're doing. Nobody is dragging who is whether you hand over or not. Let us get Biafra first. I will also contest for Prime Minister. If that one is the problem for them, I will contest for Prime Minister of Biafra. Thank you. But the eternal president, the leader, the eternal president is Nnamdi Kanu. That's what you call senatore a vita, life senator, life president. You have the living one in Iran. It's called President Ayatollah Khomeini. He is the supreme leader of Iran. But every 5 years or 10 years, you have the president of Iran or the prime minister of Iran. What is wrong with our people? Ase azotana, tupu azota ute. They should grab education. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And Taproot said, "Where is Akbarawa?" I don't know whether did Akbarawa come in with a different account. Anyway, I want to appreciate my fellow minister, 555 Vision, Paul Onbiko, on the comment section. Thank you so much. I guess he's very busy. Otherwise, if you're not busy, you can hop in with the link that is there. All right, my own Rastaman, please go ahead, and then you hand over the mic to Ahira Declaration.
Okay. So, my people, say, first of all, get one thing where Academic Highness say what before in his previous statement, talking about ignorance of Peter Obi and Soludo. No, it is not ignorance, because willful ignorance is not actual ignorance. The typical example is Soludo 2016, when he presented Biafra and our story. So now they went to him and say, we know this, you are crime and all those things. You soiled your hand with us and all those things. Now you go for the cover and all those things. Now he sealed his lips. So Soludo can never come and tell us that he is ignorant of what we are talking about, of the injustice that we are facing. So it is not ignorance, So I just wanted to point that out, make we refresh our memory, because make somebody not go carry that one wrong. So about if you see our prime minister when he spoke, he can feel the spirit and the determination in him, because if you see his body movement, you can read behind it, because he knows that many people might not be taken into the meaning of how deep he went to come and make this promise. How he's doing it, he's bringing it out in a way. Now, spirit take over. He didn't plan that speech and say we go make wonder. So now, me, I tell you, say, somebody mentioned that Barawa ago. I don't know why the person mentioned it, but now for me, the person mentioned it because I want to say something. Barawa was given the name Ogbunigwe. And I have heard our prime minister say Ogbunigwe na Biafra wonder. But now his academic highness was talking like a while ago, and the wonders this man is doing. He is the Biafra wonder, because they do what thing then they do. These people they wonder this thing in Finland. How we go do this thing in Finland? How this thing in Finland they manage? Anything what we bring out, this man go use them even shine. Anywhere where we go, this man go stand gidibam. We won't go to UN, the man don't go before us to the UN. We won't go to the EU, this man don't there. They show us even evidence. They even invite us for the convention. Which can this person be this? We want Finland stand by him gidibam. He can't say Finland that they even bring our national anthem. So people when they fight and say what in this. Even Gina Sawo, she said, there for in corner in Kuwait, they talk say Finland no feel risk their relationship with Nigeria for him, and why he comes outside and tell the people he's a goat, different thing, So the man himself is the Biafra wonder when people they talk, and about the person when we say they talk, say hand over this. This is a Nigerian. In as much as the person knows that he's a Biafran, but the contamination of the nigger Arianism alienated him from the reality that Nnamdi Kanu has no interest in position. Nnamdi Kanu has neither Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa doesn't have interest in position. He is comfortable to be chilling at home and chilling, but he cannot be relaxed.
You remember when our prime minister, before he became prime minister, when he told us that once Nnamdi Kanu is out, that was time we were thinking about Nnamdi Kanu. He said once he's doing this, Nnamdi Kanu comes out, he will just allow him. He will take a break and go to somewhere and relax himself. After they've given him so much heat, he said he would take a break. That was the period I almost lost the way. You guys remember when I lost the way? I even used it to make one program to distract our PM that time. That time I was in the wilderness on scene. Our promise, I said he would even take a break. I'm trying to buttress your point of that he is not interested in that position at all. You know why? Because he said he wants to make history. That's the only point. He said he wants to make sure that he is named among those that brought freedom to his people. That those Muhammad Gandhi of this world, they don't have two heads. Mandela, they don't have two heads. That he will even do it more than them. He will make sure that his name is in that history book, that he fought and restored Biafra. That is all. But some idiots, because they are stomach infrastructure criminals, they think all about money. That's why they sold Nnamdi Kanu without any conscience. That's why they are doing everything possible to make sure he die inside that place. Because I don't know the reason why somebody in his right mind will say this. Please keep your line of thought watching it, because we are saying a lot of things this morning. I don't want you to lose your line of thought. Somebody in his right mind actually said this. Listen to this.
And they hold him for complete 8 days before bringing him to court. I want everybody to put this in his mind. They were also having the power to eliminate him. They have the power, even for 3 years in their custody. I'm telling people something. If the Nigerian government want to eliminate Nnamdi Kanu inside the custody,
what is it not playing? You're doing like this. Is it not playing?
No, it doesn't play. I don't know if somebody else hears it, but for me, initially wanted to play, but it stopped.
It wasn't playing.
It wasn't playing.
Oh, terrible. Then I have to refresh.
I had something.
Once, yeah, but it stopped.
Repeat it. I had something.
With the refreshing, it will go easier.
The video is supposed to play without any hindrance. I wanted to use it to buttress my point, that I was making to you. Let me play it again. I was trying to bring Chinas and Satan actually saying this,
And they hold him for complete 8 days before bringing him to court. I want everybody to put this in his mind. They were also having the power to eliminate him. They have the power, even for 3 years in their custody. I'm telling people something. If the Nigerian government want to eliminate Nnamdi Kanu inside the custody, they will do it. We can only fight for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. People will get tired. People will be killed. People will continue their life.
Okay.
He said that it was playing actually. Maybe the network is from your side. It was actually playing from the very first time. So you saw what Chinas and Wolu said.
Okay.
Go ahead with your point. I don't know. I hope you didn't lose your line of thought with what I did. Just go ahead, Rastaman.
If I lose it, I will connect it. So I know that our prime minister, because we're somebody who wants to serve. If you really, if you grounded,
your point was that he is not interested in the position. Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting for any position. You are trying to talk about that idiot that was saying that Simon must hand over to Nnamdi Kanu.
I get it. I have it connected. So if you are grounded, following what is going on, you will know that people who want to serve you, what Nnamdi Kanu is doing is serving us with his life. What Simon Ekpa is doing, he is serving us with his life. These are not people what you are doing, Nigeria, you're not doing it because you want a position that you want to be information minister. That is not the main. You are derived. You are derived.
This information minister that we are now, anybody in any position now, it will never hold during Biafra. Because immediately Biafra is restored and the government is to be installed, there will be nothing like Van information minister. There will be an election and everything. People will vie for offices. People will come in legitimately. This one is information freedom fighter, information minister.
Yes, obviously. So we know what it means. Just like Academic Highness said a while ago, people who volunteer as opposed to people who get paid. The volunteers look for their own small way they get. They put them happily take their last card, put it. But the big game. Like I told the then IPOB group. I told them that before me being a Biafran, my name is Biafra. And Biafra is a woman. So I am the land of Biafra. And anything that does Biafra good, I absorb it. Is for me. That is the first judgment, first of all. And me be Biafra, where we say, carry Godomi, we carry everyone. Me. So on the second place now is me being a Biafra, being a child of me, a child of this land. So, and that is the main thing. So what interests me is what is happening, the danger, the peril that is endangering our people, and the one who come to serve to save our people. That is the case. And this is how such a person does not think. You know, but if I begin to buttress this thing to go far, bam, 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 we not go get time for the thing we want to do later. But I want to remind them, say, not for the brain dead, not for the chicken head. We chose freedom instead, and we are marching ahead. Yes. Are you standing, understanding? Inner standing, round standing, and overstanding. Come and say, Biafra stands. Gidibam watching those who cannot stand. Gidibam showing them how to stand. Gidibam hoping they will someday stand. Gidibam, cause Biafra stands. Gidibam watching those who cannot stand. Gidibam showing them how to stand. Gidibam hoping they will someday stand. Gidibam, because if they call us rebel, ask them what he make with the rebel. If they don't tell you what he make with the rebel, know that we are rebelling able. If Nigeria cares for you, she follow the truth and not hate Nnamdi Kanu, always deceiving you and 419 you. Biafra stands. Gidibam watching those who cannot stand. Gidibam. Make I keep on saying it's not for the brain dead, not for the chicken head. We choose freedom instead, and we are making our head. Blessed love each and every one. Blessed love.
Thank you. I hear a declaration. This is your network today. It get us a deal. The network just they throw you left, right, and center. I hear waiting to happen. I hear a declaration. Your network does they throw you the in. Can you take the time now? You need to unmute yourself.
Am I coming out of Vam?
Yeah, you're coming out. Your network is not stable, but go ahead.
Yes, the network is kicking everybody here. Just everybody. He was just throwing us up and down. Thank you, my people, Rastaman, Academic Highness, Master, Vam, our Wanwa, Ndewo. Wanwa, you are welcome. So, let me follow another area, another angle. Do you know when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu started shouting in the court of Nigeria? Is after the dismissal of Karo White. When he's getting the real information of what is going on outside there, that is when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu started telling Nigeria that I will win you in this your court, because he's now getting the real information of what is going on. Before, when Mazi come to court, he will stay one place because he don't know where he stands. He don't know whether this fight he's going to fight it alone or there is somebody fighting for him somewhere. But when he started getting the information, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu become a fire in Nigerian court. So all these things we are saying here is that people asking whether Simon will hand over to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are the criminals. This is a stupid act. This is the act of ignorance. These two people,
somebody's winning Nigeria, beating Nigeria hands down. Nigeria is crying. In fact, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants is happening to Nigeria, and you are asking, telling me that this person that is beating Nigeria now, the only thing you will tell me now is he must hand over to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped by Nigeria, and he is there incapacitated. Somebody is beating Nigeria. You are not giving him accolade for beating Nigeria. Then you must be evil. Something must be wrong with you. Something must be wrong with you, seriously.
Sorry, my brother. I diagnosed him already. I said that is media area contamination. That is this problem. Go on.
Yes. So when you see people like that, talking, asking that question, you will know that those people asking that question, they don't know what is, they don't even know what we are looking for. And in the first place, they don't know what we are looking for. Mazi, you dear today coming out early in the morning.
I am always coming in because if I don't come in like this, I will forget. My head is full. Yeah. Somebody promised me
you are free.
Somebody promised me money. He said, I will give you money. That was before we went to Finland the first time. I will give you money. I will give you a lot. I am following what people are doing. You know, I will give you a lot. He said, please, I just want to know. He told me he's supporting Simon Ekpa. I love what Simon Ekpa is doing. But I want you to ask him, since you are close to him, just ask him. The idiot, if he's watching me now, I'm calling you idiot for the very first time. I have said something about you, and I never get tired because I feel like I have not yet said something enough. I have blocked this idiot on my phone. I blocked him. So he cannot get me. If he calls me, it is maybe because he used another number to call me. He's an idiotic one Nigerianist. And he claims to be a rich man, but he's a bastard. Now, why do I call him a bastard? Because he's always calling me sometimes. We'll talk. At the end of the day, support what we are doing. No, the only first time he commented on Prime Minister's post where he came to join PM, he was saying that PM, you know, you are doing very well, but sometimes some of these tenses here and there, the tenses left, right, and center, some mistake on tenses. You just see that this guy is a bastard. So everything he's doing is good, but he said his tenses, maybe one English word is tenses. That's what he's saying, though. And then this idiot told me, I will settle you, I will give you, I will pay you, I will do everything for you. You are one of the best analysts in this government. You are the best in this movement. That I will have never had this government something in this movement. But help me ask Simon Ekpa. If Nnamdi Kanu comes out, and the idiot gave me a date, he said that the person close to him have already told him that Nnamdi Kanu will be released on the 1st of October. That Nnamdi Kanu will be released on the 1st of October. That it should be between me and him. That he knows the people that knows what is happening in DSS, that they have told him that Nnamdi Kanu will be released. But why he's interested now, he just want to ask me that should go to PM and find out from PM and come back to him and tell him the answer of PM. Will PM surrender to Nnamdi Kanu and allow him to be in charge the way he was in charge before? I told him, why not? Even without being told, don't you know that PM is always respecting Nnamdi Kanu and he will do anything that Nnamdi Kanu said. In fact, he has given us a condition that it's only Nnamdi Kanu that will tell him what to do. He said, no, ask him and let me know. I came back to him. I never went to PM with that stupid question because I know if I go, I will be as stupid as this idiot. I told him, yes, I asked him and he said, why not? He has no problem with that. If Nnamdi Kanu is released, Nnamdi Kanu is always the head. And October 1st came. Nnamdi Kanu was not released. And I knew he was just bluffing. I knew he had nothing. He's always bragging about one thing. And then immediately after that October 1st, I blocked him on my line and never ever made any attempt to contact him. He's always calling me, telling me a lot of good things about this, about that, but he's a bastard because how can you love what Simon Ekpa is doing, you support what he's doing, but you are interested to know if Nnamdi Kanu comes out, will he hand over to Nnamdi Kanu? So are you telling me that all the things he's doing now, assuming Nnamdi Kanu even comes out, is Nnamdi Kanu not even going to say, this thing you are doing, you have even done it better than I am doing. In fact, there is no better person that can do it than you. This your dimension is doing well. One day, it will not be on Simon Ekpa to say, no, you are my leader. Anything you say, I will do. Let it come from Biafrans first. You see, that's how you see the hierarchy, how it flows. But when people begin to go like contradicting what they claim they believe, I believe in what he's doing. He's doing well, but will he hand over to Nnamdi Kanu? That is where you will know that they are already against you and against your freedom. They are sold out. If not that man was part of those that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, if not that he was part of those that know what happened to Nnamdi Kanu, he would not even be coming to be asking that stupid question. And some of them, you see them, they already hate their freedom. They don't want to be free. Because if you want to be free, there's nobody that have achieved what Simon ever have achieved so far. Nobody. Including Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody have achieved what our Prime Minister have achieved so far. And he is so humble that every point of the way he will say, my own number one priority is Nnamdi Kanu release. He's the only one that I will listen to. Even yet, he is doing the things that Nnamdi Kanu could not do, have not done, and is still planning to do more. Some idiots will come and start talking like rubbish. Sometimes I feel like suffocating them by myself, but I don't know. I don't know. Only God will help me to do that on our behalf. Because I hand over the mic for you.
Mazi, do you know why you are not weary of getting up in the morning before you reach work? You do Odutoma because you are not paid. And because you don't want position, what you want is Biafra. That is why you have that strength. If somebody is paying you, maybe by now you have fade away.
you will be fed away because you will not have that strength. You will not have the zeal to get up in the morning, entering bus. You want to broadcast, you want to tell our people what is going on that morning before you reach your work because you are selfless. That is the only thing that drives you. Why have you ever asked yourself since 3 years and some days now, why you never asked why Simon is never went to hospital to pass a night? You never ask yourself. Can you talk day and night?
When they thought he had stroke, when they thought he had stroke, that he was going to die, that he was going to drop dead. Even then, he was celebrating that. I remember. After 2 or 3 days,
yes,
he came
yes.
out.
That December 2022. Yeah, December 2022. I remember when he was somehow down. But what I'm trying to tell you, Maze, is that today, do you know, even what you are saying now, in our zone, you know, I was the deputy coordinator. Why did I leave my coordinator? Me and my coordinator now, we are still friends, but he don't agree that Simon is doing the right thing. But I always tell him, say, keep on watching where we are going. Keep on watching where we are going. Because Hamana adi ezu emenka. Ndi bosi na ana ezu emenka. Onwere ndị choose for this very thing I know today. When you look at some people, their question, do you know what I told my coordinator? I told him, say, even if Nnamdi Kanu come out tomorrow and say, I don't want to Biafra again, I told him that me, myself, I will continue. Because I know that Biafra is real and one day Biafra will come.
Yes.
You understand? Because this very agitation, I always tell them that I did not start agitation with Nnamdi Kanu. I started agitation with Uwazirike. Masob in Fox Road, Aba. I started with Uwazirike. That was where the head office was in Aba. So I did not start this freedom because of anybody. I started because I know that Biafra is real. And that name Biafra is not by accident. That name rose. It's not by accident Ojukwu fight for it. It's not by accident. So many people have woke up because of this very Biafra. Even there is a time Ojukwu said something concerning, not Ojukwu, Atom Zeribe, before Uwazirike, Atom Zeribe raised some issues concerning Biafra, but they shut him up. He didn't bring it up. He was the first person before Uwazirike. So what I'm trying to tell you is that this fight we are fighting, we are not looking face. We are not looking face. What is in the back of our mind and the front of our mind is Biafra. And I'm seeing Biafra because I know what Biafra represents. Biafra represents light. Biafra represents good health. Biafra represents anything you can talk about on this earth we are. That is what Biafra represents. And we must fight this Biafra till the end. And very soon, I know we are there because Biafra is already settled in the spiritual realm. Is already settled. And I do ask many people, if only Mazi Simon Epa Njoku can defeat Nigeria, who is China Sanworu, who is Chike Doziem, and who is their Iraq? If only one person can win Nigeria, the almighty Nigeria, the center of evil in the whole world, if only one person can pull them down, then the rest, they are just ordinary holy water. Thank you very much, Mazen Nandi.
Thank you.
Before next person goes on, please. I just want to say, for those people where they talk this thing, they are completely not truthful to themselves, or they don't know what is going on. Because the first command of Nnamdi Kanu from the dungeon is Simon Epa. The first thing he said is Simon, and from there he wrote them again. From them he sent them message. So they are not completely being truthful to themselves. This is what I just wanted to chip in. I don't know whether Bam get that, but let the next person go.
Come again. Somebody was distracted with
all those people where they ask those questions, they are either not being truthful to themselves, or they are not connecting dots, or they are stupid. This, as I said, contaminated. Because the first command of Nnamdi Kanu, the first thing he said from the dungeon is Simon Epa.
Yes. Yes.
You know, he's Simon Ekpa, bearing witness to all what he recognized Simon doing all the while. And as academic Hannah said a while ago as well, when he was mentioning 15 people, he exaggerated with 15 people. He didn't see nobody. He exaggerated when he said he first mentioned 100 men. He said he cannot even see 15. He just didn't want to say there's no other person. And then when Simon came, he said, now if we have more people mad as you mad, they will say it's not only him. Mean that Simon is the only person in sight. Because the way Simon spoke with authority when he's dealing with Biafra, when he's dealing with Biafra topic in his broadcast, in his separate broadcast, he bring the truth with his the new genre, which is the video analysis. He go speak with authority, with the passion in him. He said, man, oh my God, the way this man is doing it. He said, this is another genre. That another genre means another dimension again, because his video analysis, as he said. So that is the same thing. And he switched the man so much. He said, we need more madness like you, because this is, if only him, they say is mad into Nnamdi Kanu. So all those people, they are not sincere to themselves. They are contaminated with the nigger area mentality. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And then this was the memo they got. This memo was written to them on the 15th of December 2022. The very first point on that memo was this: DOS is forbidden from responding to Simon Ekpa no matter what. He gave them this warning. They did not listen to it. They are all a bunch of criminals. Now, Augustine, please take the microphone and let's hear you. And immediately we'll hand over to Awin Boom, and then I'm going to close it. I've spent 3 hours. I have to take Nnamdi out for my birthday celebration. All right, let's go. Augustine, please unmute. Okay.
Okay. All right.
No, Augustine, you muted again. I don't know how it does that. Okay. Go on now.
Can you hear me now? Good day, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
All right, greetings to all Biafrans all greetings to the Biafrans in the house. You know, saying as zoo I did, they make my own comments, and most of their airtime here, you know, it's all programmed just to rob us. We cannot enjoy your free Wi-Fi you people are enjoying in the diaspora area. So that's why sometimes when we come in, when you people are making comments, and like Rasta.
Hope we didn't lose him.
I hope so.
Did we lose him? We lost him.
Not, he's still visible, but he's hanging. He's hanging here. Let's know if he bounces back.
Yeah,
just wait a while. Wait a while, he will come back. Wait a while.
Yeah, he will connect back. But before he connects back, let's have our brother Max, because time is not my friend. Time is not waiting for me. Brother Max, the whole house were waiting for you from the beginning of this program. In fact, the topic of discussion needed your attention. Seriously needed your attention. I don't know if you followed from the beginning. Otherwise, you didn't follow from the beginning. Hey, you know, we were showing all these terrorists that, you know, that man, this man that was, the man that was, you know, arrested before and was released. He suddenly now have been able to capture Nigeria army vehicles. I played the video. He captured the vehicles, the armor tankers with weapons, loaded weapons. This terrorist is now bragging. Let me display this picture. He's now bragging that he is dealing with Tinubu mercilessly. This is somebody that was arrested, released, and then they turbaned him and they celebrated him. You know, now he has captured a bandit king. No, they call him bandit. One of our brother came here and said, you people should not call him bandits. Call them bandit. Call a terrorist kingpin. Bello Toji seizes Nigeria army vehicles, ammunitions during operation. The video is available. You can watch it on our Twitter. I played some of the videos. That's the guy. So those things we were talking about, and we needed you to, you know, we actually came to the conclusion that actually it is the zoo country that deliberately handed them over those armories so that they will increase on their, you know, offensive against the innocent indigenous of Nigeria, and then to continue to send those terrorists into Biafra land because they are operating freely. There's another video I posted. Somebody said I should replay the video again. Taproot, I don't have all the time in this world. There's another video again I posted. I posted another video where they have taken over the roads in Kaduna. The men. They took over the road in Kaduna. They are demonstrating and they are saying Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Let me try and see if I can play one or two of those videos so that you will appreciate what we are talking about. It's on popular demand now that I should play it. Let me see if I can. Where do we have that video? It's not easy, some of these things. So. Oh, no. Anyway, Max, go ahead and begin to talk. If I get the video, I will. Otherwise, we'll just make do with what you say.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Pastor Bam Bam Bam. And may God continue to bless each and every one of you for the great job that you are doing. I am not surprised. It is inherent in every Biafran to be, brave. Brevity is one of the characteristics of an average Biafran, even the one that is in the stomach, that even the eggs that is going to, produce that, what do they call it? Is this zygote to fetus and so on and so forth. There is that element of brevity in every Biafran, male or female. And that is the reason why you are not finding it, hard to do what you are doing. I am not also surprised that I am doing what I am doing today. I believe that characteristics that is inherent in the blood system of the Biafran people is also in me. And I don't even know whether my own, it passed all of you there. You see?
Okay, that's the video. Just 1 minute. Let me play the video so that you will appreciate this thing more.
والجهاد بإذن الله تعالى الله أكبر هذا فلوس والجهاد الله أدرتامو تاغوتا نيجيريا من كايسو الله أكبر والجهاد بإذن الله تعالى الله أكبر تاغوتا نيجيريا الله أدرتامو الله أكبر الله أدرتامو تاغوتا نيجيريا أريامكو سامو كاكاريامكو الله أكبر.
There's one thing I want you to notice about them, these people. The more they are displaying these weapons, they are always watching their back. They are afraid, though. They are heavily afraid. But there is no attack on them. But they are just, in case these Nigerian people change their mind and come after us, they know that they have a license to do all these things they are doing. I saw one of them, one of them fired one bullet. The other one looked back like this. They are afraid. Unlike the Biafra Liberation Army going after them, Biafra Liberation Army are not afraid of any one of them. As they come, we neutralize them, we face them headlong. But them, they are in a free zone. There's some zone in the north that is called free zone. They operate freely. They enter the highway, they operate freely. They attack the train on the highway, the train track, they operate freely. They are not afraid of operating because they know that they are covered by the government. But in a place that you see that they look their back sometimes, in case these people change their mind on them. The reason why these ones cannot come to Biafra land is because there is a heavy attack that they will face on Biafra land and they will not survive it. So they will not come to Biafra land to fight us. They are there. These ones that are with heavy machine guns, no matter how heavy their machine guns are, they are still operating in the north. They want to make sure they captivate the whole north and take over it. They can't dare come to the east where the Biafra Liberation Army are. We also have this kind of sophisticated weapon. They know, so they can't face us. They are facing innocent Christians, innocent citizens, and they are operating freely. You see it there. So I don't know if Max have seen it. Let me see. Let me show Mark. Let me show you where they are going to take over.
Sani, bella turdina zuwa kanku. Insha Allah. Inda ba ku zo zauna lahiya ba. Muna gaya maku da ku da malamanku. Kalilatin fatin galibatin. مع الصابرين إن شاء الله منا ترد الله منا ترد الله بهدنا كنا مسوتا
They are offloading the tank with weapons. Weapons.
Whoever wanna hurt you, Kabuba. Kakumana whoever wanna kaya Kabuna. Kumana whoever wanna go for man and with them. Wajahat kurkuru da ubane kariya ta kare mun kora shi Allahu akbar wajahat billahi ta'ala Allahu akbar bi'idhnillah Allahu akbar bi'idhnillah ta'ala
Those of them that never had machine guns before, they've collected machine guns and they are now loaded. They are now loaded. Now let me show you. Let me play this one so that are going to do wonders. We are going to do wonders. I want you all to understand that we are in a very big battle. Battle for freedom is not for lily-livered people. It's not for kids. Battle for freedom, they throw bombs, rockets for people to get freedom. So freedom is not meant for people that are too emotional. It's not meant for people that somebody will talk this and talk that and they begin to shiver. No. I am born for Biafra to come. And I'm going to help Nnamdi Kanu to get Biafra. Believe me. Go and mark today's date. I want to assure Biafrans, so long as you continue to stand on your freedom, I will be there for you. So long as you continue to maintain that you have a right to live, I, Simon Ekpa, will be there. Any day, anytime. All right, Mazi Max, take the microphone now.
Thank you so much. Like as I was saying, I salute Nnamdi Kanu and the Prime Minister, Samuel Ekpa, his kitchen cabinet members. Brevity is one of your attributes. And there is nobody that is going to take away that attribute of bravery in you, unless you decide to do otherwise. Unless you, Biafran, decide to do otherwise. It is inherent in you and you are blessed with it. You can imagine if Chukwu Okike Abiama is not with all of you, I don't think you could have survived with 20 pounds. And remember, not everybody got that 20 pounds. Not everybody. There are people that did not get that 20 pounds. But today, you can be mentioned as one of the weightiest ethnic group in the world. That is to tell you who you are. If you are not ready to be proud or showcase yourself, who you are, keep burying your talent. And at the end of the day, just like the proverb in the Bible, it will be collected from you. For those of them that have succeeded in keeping, either in one way or the other, their talents, that are still playing in the gallery or to the gallery, that are still saying, I don't care, that lukewarmic attitude, at the end of the day, you will answer, unless you are not a Biafran, you will answer. You see what is going on here? These are what we call ragtag terrorists. People with no basic training at all. People with no basic training. Look at how they are. Just look at them. As if they are malnourished. People that doesn't even know what is called organization in the ranks and file of military. These are the ones that are fighting Nigeria, collecting, seizing by force armor personal carriers, sophisticated general purpose machine guns, AK-47 assault rifles, RPG, rocket-propelled grenade guns.
Mazi Max, the army said that they were trapped on the road, that road was a muddy road. That's why they handed those things over to them. Does that road look like a muddy road for you?
Let me tell you, there is nothing like that. Every weapon, every automobile that is used militarily is four-wheel drive. It's four-wheel drive. It can go off-road at ease. If you look at most of the APCs, look at the back of it, you will see something like propellers on both sides. It goes into the water as well. Where the tires cannot roll, it will float with the fans, propellers that are behind the APCs, those with the slanting face, those ones with the slanting faces. That is how it is built. They can float also on the water or in the water. So let nobody deceive you. Let nobody deceive you.
Officer, let me interject you. Can you tell us the abbreviation or the full meaning of APC? You know, in Nigeria, you have APC that is disturbing people. In military, what is the meaning of APCs?
That is, when you hear APC in the military terminology, it is armor personal carriers. It is used. It is a combat machine or mobile. And it can also...
I was thinking it is Tinubu APC. I never knew that it was a military. I already concluded it was a Tinubu APC. I never knew it was armored.
It does someone.
You know, APC, the party now, is also acting like armor personal carrier that are killing Nigerians, the zoos. Yes, if you look at it in that way, they are the same thing. APC as a party is also acting like what the APC military, accoutrement can do as well. You see, armor personal carrier is this. In fact, you cannot. There is no bullet. It is built. It's armor proof. There is only one bullet that can penetrate into it. That's what they call API, armor piercing incendiary. That is the only bullet that can go inside. It's an incendiary design to screw into the walls, the metal, the heavy metals, the armor, and go inside.
But Max, in Olu the other day, our bomb, one of our bomb, disappeared. That is, it exploded all that thing. It exploded, and we saw the pieces everywhere. That means, how do you now rate our own Obunigwe that was able to destroy that thing?
You see, when you have the only way you can even destroy it is using, bombs, depending on where it hits. If you look at the front is slanting downwards. Some of them, the front is slanting downward. That is the proper APC. These ones are what we call the ferret cars. The one you saw there is also an armor, personal carrier. It can fire, it can carry personnel, but it's not as strong as the normal APC. That is the one that I'm telling you that can even go into the water as well. That one with the slanting face in front of it. But at the back, that is where the gate is, where the soldiers go in. And when they go in, it's difficult to get them in, unless maybe you throw a bomb on them. That is the only way you will get them. And depending where you hit, The only thing that can also take them off is what we call mines, what they call anti-tank mines. These are the things that can take them away because of their weight. When they step on it, it will fling them up and burst. So that is how it is. For these people to tell you that, oh, that place was muddy or something like that, they are just giving you excuses. Those vehicles are four-wheel drive vehicles. They can go anywhere at will. These are jungle machines. That's how we call them. They are jungle machines. You just type the work of an armored personal carrier. I'm telling you the truth. There is no place they cannot climb. There's no place they cannot go. Even there are some that are designed to pierce or break into through rocks and buildings and break into it, pass into it, and nothing will happen. How do you want to tell me that these people, even if you are ambushed, the car is bulletproof, they will be firing at you? Did you see any mark on that vehicle? Did you see any penetration of bullets in that vehicle? They just handed it over to them and ran away.
Yes, no confrontation.
That is what they did. That is what they did. And just imagine that Raptor terrorists can inflict this kind of injuries on the Nigerian army, yet that particular place is not raided today. What does that tell all of us? They are in cahoot of what is going on. Look, let me tell you, these people, they have their sleeper cells, terrorist sleeper cells all over the places, just like Obadiah said. What is his initial? Something Obadiah. What is his name?
Obadiah my Lafia.
Obadiah my Lafia. He said this, but people did not recognize what this man was talking about. By the time they finish in the bushes, they would. Are they not recruiting now? Are they not promising them the same thing Taliban's promised the people over there in Afghanistan? That they have a superior government, a superior administration that is going to cater for them. And true, they are catering for them. And by this time, you will see those countries that have interest in the establishment of this religion all over the place, supplying them with money and everything that they need, just to drag and take out this interest of these people, win their love, and they will support them. That is what they do. And that is what is happening. Part of Niger State has been taken over. Area towards the Gamji area there, Gamji area there has been taken over. Is it the Lion Park has been taken over? All over that place. I'm even afraid of those people that are living within the vicinity of Abuja. These people, they've not triggered. They are just testing the pulse of the Nigerian army. When they are going to come out, based on what Obadiah Melafia said, it is going to be disastrous. And this is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu started warning the Biafran people. The time like this will come. These people are just testing your pulse. The day they will come out, it will be disastrous for those of them that are not ready. And thank God that we are belligerently ready to face these people. And if you are not ready to go and defend,
because my time is up, we're not going to spend more than 10 minutes again here. Not more than 10 minutes. So if anybody is giving closing remarks, it's not going to be more than 1 minute because I have to attend to other things. You said something, you said we are belligerently ready. Can you make a light of that word so that I will understand? Because I understand what you mean, but so that people understand the need for them to support. What do you mean by that we are belligerently?
Let me help him. Let me help him because our Wadiala has really tried. He brought the word APC. He also brought the word ATM and API. The APC has explained it. Then the ATM is the attack missile. When you ask him a question on how you can defeat that, he said by attack.
Please bear in mind that I don't have more than 10 minutes. Just use your time delicately so that I'll be able to close the 10 minutes.
Then he said API. API means the armed personnel incendiary That thing that Nnamdi Kanu told us to use. So the belligerency is for us to get what we want through battle. Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
ahead.
that is how it is. Our people are ready. They are ready to take over. Not just to take over, to stop them from coming to us and protect our own zone. As simple as that. We are not fighting or preparing ourselves to invade anybody. Never. It is not in the blood of the Biafran people to invade people's land. No. Our own is to defend that your father's ancestral land, my mother's ancestral land. It is the duty bestowed on us to defend it. Nobody. United Nations will not come and do that for us. EU won't come and do that for us. US will not come and do it, not to talk of Belente, UK, that has, interest in the oil and gas in Biafra land. The onus lies on us to do it. And the glory be to God that we have shown the brevity in us, starting from when Nnamdi Kanu introduced ESN. If not for the ESN he introduced, now that has transformed to Biafran Liberation Army, we will not be here where we are today. I'm telling you the truth. These people could have taken over everywhere because they were already in our forest, building what they call those situations that are not livable accommodations or places where people will live. It was just a makeshift area for these people to come, and once they come, they know where they will go to, because those ones are what we call advanced party, but they are not attacking anybody. They are there pretending that they are feeding their cattle, but they are studying you, making way for these people to come in, and they will now show them the places of interest where they can eat. That is what they do. And glory be to God. God used Nnamdi Kanu to push them away and still maintain it through the Prime Minister and every one of you. If you think that Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister, his cabinet members, and our able leader Nnamdi Kanu did not do anything, go and check what is happening in the Duduwa Nation's land today. There are people that are no longer in their houses, they are far away. Tell me any place. If not, with the help of those idiot political criminals in Biafra land, do you think that these people will have power to enter into you? They cannot, they dare not, because they don't tread where Holy Ghost tread. Where Holy Ghost, Spirit of God is, these people will dare, they dare not go there. These are people in Igbo language, they call Uduelele. Uduelele is a kind of animal that uses other people's children to make its own children. Uduelele. That is what Ngwa people call it. I don't know if there is any Ngwa man or Ngwa woman that is here. Uduelele. That is what they do. They will use you to fight yourself, and they will come in and do you. A typical example of them is what happened in Oyo State. That is what they do. They use Gowon to fight Biafra and win that war. But they came back and overthrew him. That prompted Dimka to get angry and assassinated Murtala Mohammed. This is what they do. That is their modus operandi. They will use other people to get whatever they want. And once they plant their own, it will be difficult to take them away. That is the reason why today they will tell you they have the numbers. And glory be to God that the Hausa people, young men and young women that have refused to make the mistake of their ancestors are coming out now to speak out. Formerly, they were Hausa Fulani. Today, they have separated themselves from the Hausas. They will tell you that they are Fulani first before Hausas. You see, this is what they do because they have secured the ground. They have placed their traditional system intact. Is that what you want to happen in my mother's ancestral land? God forbid. We must do everything we have started. We will never, never stop halfway. I will not be here in support of this and allow my mother's ancestral land, to be bequeathed to our younger ones. You know, what we are fighting today, it shall not happen. Men and women of Biafra land, come out. That money that you are using to buy flashy cars, Porsche cars, bring it out to support freedom. Is better than any riches. If you have all the wealth and your land is devastated, no fecha, or ya get breakwa no sisio. Ebe fecha ebe ni no free, or ya ki osisi o geji we bere. Obro ne half an unu, egbutu shi osisi anine, I ga-ebe na mmiri, ka I ga-ebe na ọzara. Our ajụjụ na ajụ, my brothers and sisters, my uncles, fathers, and mothers that are here, I say, may Chukwu Kiabama continue to bless all of you. I yield here. Thank you for having me, Pastor Bamba.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Please, in one minute, Rastaman, Academic Kindness, I hear a declaration. Let's close it, please. Rastaman.
So the zoo, our brother, thank you, Max. You're always coming with the maximum input for Biafra. Biafra is your land. Yes, your mother's ancestral land is your land. So one point to the zoo and those who have their hope in the zoo and thinking in the zoo direction. What you gonna do? The zoo is not true. What you gonna do? You get slew. Yes, I say what you gonna do? Biafra destroying the zoo. What you gonna do? The get slew, yo. Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. Small world. As big as you think you are, we're living in a small world. Small world, yes. That day will come, Biafrans will stand, and if they like the confederation, Biafra will stand the test of time. As Obatobie is standing now, Biafra will stand a beacon of light to the nation. I say, what you gonna do? You better be true to yourself. Blessed love.
Blessed love. Thank you. I hear a declaration. Please give me your closing for 1 minute, please. Unmute your mic.
Yeah, I'm muted.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you're coming out now.
Yeah, thank you very much, my comrade, my fellow Biafrans. Mama, I thank you for your contribution this very afternoon. I thank you, my honorable Vam Vam Vam. I thank you very much for this very opportunity you have given to us to at least to explain and to speak to our and very yes.
Hey, Nnamdi. Our brother, you are doing standing.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Academic Kindness. The boy is ready. He wants. I promise to take him out today, so he's ready. So let's do this. Academic Kindness, please give us your closing remark, please.
Unmute Academic. Yes.
I know I'm not closing yet. But the baby is welcome. I said the baby is officially welcomed. I hereby welcomed. So do we welcome Biafra? Because Biafra is the hope of the whole world. Just like the head is the hope of continuation, what you call continuum, etymologically speaking. So I want the whole world to understand that historically, prior to 900, in fact, between the period 5,000 and 9,000 BC of the history, Biafra has existed in the old map. What happened? That is, Biafra existed as a kingdom. When you say Biafra, it has to do with the old African enclave. You have the kingdom of Biafra, which you called in some biblical terminology, the kingdom of Judah. Even the so-called kingdom of Judah was obliterated from the system. Our people need to understand how a bigger world functions. How a bigger world functions. That is what our people need to understand. And for us to do that, we need to do what? To follow our prime minister. Just like our brother said. And what is trending on the media, the military of the zoo ceded the armored tank to the terrorists. The armored tank that looks like the color of what America left in Afghanistan. There was no mark of bullet. There was no application of the destroyer of armored tank, which our brother called ATM or API. It was not hot in synthesis. That is to tell you that the North hegemony of the Fulani do collaborate. And they are trying to install the reign of jihad. But we have said no. Any reasonable Biafran or Igbo man that doesn't understand the meaning of liberation, that person supposed not to pose as a living human being. We're supposed to understand that our government is the meaning of our Igbo-ness. And our government is Biafra. That is the only thing I have to say. But Prime Minister has done all. It's left for people to look at their horologium, at their watch. December 2nd plus 2024 in Lahti, Finland, the northern part. Then we will know who is who. God bless you, little baby. Nnamdi. God bless Biafra.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Blessings.
Thank you so much, Academic Highness. Thank you so much, Mazi Max. You really did the delivery this morning was awesome. Thank you, Ahera Declaration. Thank you so much, Taproot on the comment section. Helen called in, and everyone that have come in. Sister Ngozi came in also. My brother Silva, Austin came in. So many of you that came in this morning. Triple M, you were also here. Lola Goyibo on the comment section. Oni 2024 on the comment section. Thank you so much, every one of you. Dear friends, we are so much aware. And I will not forget my brother 12, whom you also saw today as Mazi Chooks. He came in and he gave us a very awesome delivery today. It was wonderful. Please, if you are yet to follow that brother on YouTube, please make sure you follow him. And by the grace of God, I will be doing some collabo here and in the future so that you will get to know more of this, our media gurus and media giants. Rastaman has been wonderful, and I want to appreciate you all. Umuchineke, let us enjoy the closing of the service with the delivery from our own one and only Rastaman. Biafra is all that there is. Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Let's go.
You don't say to mama, you don't read. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. One war, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwokika Biama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman down for Dio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Housa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwokika Biama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness, bless Biafra. They tried by the Kanuris, these reckless Fulanis. They conquered the Lorraine, fooling. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. He who love me to bed state every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwu Kika Biafra bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. We know that they are the terrorists. Like the man called Shegumi, terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dixinabiomi, terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Batami, terrorist. Boko Haram in the army, terrorist. They stop the people from farming, terrorist. Abu Bakr Malami, terrorist. Mainstream media swami, terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra's fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Most I Jaja bless. Chukwu Kika Biafra bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They can come into Biafra land, run them out of the land, one them, run them out now. Yo, divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU, all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away, Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus gave away. Biafra.